Hello? Are we back? Are we alive? Well, that was helpful. Hello? We're back? Hello? My OBS crashed. Very helpful. Sorry about that. My OBS crashed. I didn't catch it quick enough as well because it didn't say that it crashed. It kind of had a crash but didn't do anything. One of those fancy little things. We're back. Everyone come back to me. Come back. On the bright side, YouTube is now showing all your little profile icons, all your little portrait pictures where it wasn't before. So clearly YouTube's fixed itself. Yeah, the thing is, I deliberately don't bother updating OBS that often because normally the new OBS updates will crash the thing. So I try not to. So yeah, we're back. We're fine. We're fine. Just wait for everyone to come back in. All 600 of you, come back to me. Come back to me. You gotta go to sleep. Oh, wow, it's rubbish, isn't it? How's the clan doing? We're smashing it. Epic books. I am slacking. I need to pick up the pace. Let's kill some stuff. When should I start Spider? What you want to try and focus on is farming Spider 10 initially. Spider 10 is one of the best dungeon farms just for Spider because there's a bug where you basically get a lot of rank 5 gear. So Spider 10 should be your focus initially. So yeah. Hopefully, I don't think there's a way for me to ping people that I'm back. So hopefully people just get notifications they come back. Hopefully. I have no idea. So, hopefully everyone comes back. Hey Saf, big fan of your content as a fellow data analyst. What's your take on the Killstroke artifacts on Clan Shop as gold is very limited? I will normally buy the 6-star stuff. Normally I will buy the 6-star stuff. But I will not buy the 5-star stuff, right? So I tend to spend I'll buy the 5 6-star ones. I've had a few good pieces. But I wouldn't say like it's one of those things. It's the only place you can get them, and it is kind of good gear because you do get good 6-star epic and legendary gear chances. So it's better than not getting it. But it's hit and miss, right? You could do it, and you can get bad gear. So Clan Gold is limited. Yeah, it can be when you have good options. I lost OBS. OBS crashed. OBS crashed. So hopefully everyone will be back in now. Just pulled Dreng. Should I build him and go straight to level or go straight to level 60? Dreng's tankier, but ARTAK will have more power, right? So in a single target set, and it's not going to make a thing. Oh, that's great. Thank you, Smurf Blue. Brilliant. Thank you. I don't know how I can redirect them from the last one, because once it ends, it ends. It's kind of annoying. You always hate it when you have like you know, loads of people are in chat having a good time, and then it kind of like crashes on you. It's really annoying. Frustrates me. Can you do a reset with Mordecai, Renegade, and ARTAK? Probably. You can do a reset with it, yeah. Hard 10 or normal 10 on Spider. Normal 10. Sorry. Normal 10, there's a bug where there's a typo in the game code, and you get like substantially more rank 5 artifacts on normal 10. So obviously when you get beyond like stage 20, you're not really worrying about that. But in the early to mid game, it's better off you farm stage 10 until you can farm stage 20. 10 is really, really good. 10 is one of the best dungeon diver points as well, ironically enough. I never buy the energy in Clan Gold, ever. I never buy it. I never buy the Clan Gold in energy. What is the best gear for Ronda in Clan Boss? Damage, crit damage, cruel, not savage. You kind of just want like stats. You don't really want sets, just stats. Also, ARTAK is harder to build than Dreng in early game. Yeah, Dreng is very easy to build and he's going to stay alive. So it just depends on what you want, right? So if you're going to plan on using him in an AoE setting, ARTAK will overpower Dreng's damage output. If you want someone who's going to be more of a team sustainability carry, Dreng will give you that exchange HP. He does give you more tankiness. It doesn't require as many stats. It just depends where you, like, what you kind of want. They're all different. Like, for example, Ninja is probably going to beat him in a Clan Boss setting for damage quite comfortably. He'll probably beat him against things like the Griffin. He'll probably beat him against things like Dark Fae. But in things like Eternal Dragon, in scenarios where it's like Ice Golem, Hydra, ARTAK is going to outpower, you know, it's going to overwhelm Ninja's damage output. He's not going to be able to keep up because he is going to be doing AoE activations. Whereas Dreng and Ninja are all random single target. So, is Tyrant good for Spider? Tyrant is one of the best Spider champions. Absolutely. You get the burn, plus you get sustainability, ally protection, increased defense. He's really good. He's also great for Clan Boss. All right, everyone. Gotta get those lines up again and push the stream out to everyone. Yeah. It's increasing again. Everyone is coming back to us. We're all rejoining. Super hyped for ARTAK. Yes. Super hyped. It's coming. 30 minutes to go. I'm endgame struggling to 1-key Hydra Brutal. Is ARTAK better than the Drex? 100%. Alexandru, 100%. You get activations. Activation is way more powerful than just placing it, right? The only reason why Skrunk is really good is because he hits really hard with his damage. So you get the burn plus direct raw damage. But he's quite squishy, right? Drex is just going to place a burn. So you require, if you can't activate it, you essentially require the Hydra heads to take a turn. So if the Hydra heads are taking a turn, they're increasing the hunger counter, right? The devour counter, which means that your champions are getting eaten more often. So you're kind of like, the idea is you want to slow the heads down, but activated means you can slow them down and pump damage. So he's 100% better. Why do you not buy the energy in the clan shop? Because it's an expense that I cannot afford to spend my clan gold on, Jessica. Because, like, it depends what you have available in your clan shop. Like, the free-to-play, I'll probably buy the energy because there's not much else to buy. Apart from your Carl now, which I probably should start getting. Thanks, Scott. So, we're just burning through these tokens here, just to get some points. Your question keeps getting missed. What's your question, Templar? Let me see if I can find it. Can the activation be used with the blessing for some arena damage, since he's an exploder? Yeah, yes, but the problem with HP burn in the arena is it's all scalable, right? HP burn is great for bosses because you're dealing 20, 30,000 damage to high HP targets. When you throw it into arena, you know, you're dealing with 80,000. So essentially, you're doing 2,400 damage. It's not enough. So you can do it. It's just you're never going to see any form of damage output with the burn. You need like constant burn activations. It's just not powerful enough, unfortunately. Even with the 50%, it almost needs to be like 5,000% to be relevant. So unfortunately, not Templar. Could you confirm a Shield Breaker Mastery doesn't affect Helicat's A1? The Shield Breaker, if a champion ignores Shield, will not apply bonus damage. So in the instance of Helicath where he ignores Shield on the A1, he will not apply the bonus damage. So the reason why I don't buy energy in the clan shop, I always tend to buy this, which is 1,000 gold, because it gives you guaranteed 6-star artifacts. There will always be a chance that I have Chaos Ore. I will always buy the Chaos Ore the moment it comes up. Chaos Ore is one of the most valuable resources for my level of account. If I get a quad roll, I can potentially turn it into a very powerful quad roll. And I always will buy these artifacts as long as I've got enough clan gold. So by the time I've retained enough clan gold that I can always buy the Chaos Ore and that I always buy this revenge gear every single week, I don't have the energy, I don't have the clan gold to spare for, what is it, like 1,000 energy for 1,000 clan gold. It's not a very good trade-off for me. I don't even buy the Void Shard that often. I'll only buy it if I really need a Void Shard. Like if there's a ×10 and I'm trying to get the champion, I'll do it. But yeah, that's why I don't spend it. I haven't bought the revenge gear yet, but I will sometimes do. I always pretend to buy it. Oh yes, go away. Right, have I done all my quests? That's a good question. No, I haven't done Demon Lord today. Have I done it at all? No, I need to do Demon Lord. Okay, let's just hit this quickly. No, I got 25 minutes to do Clan Boss today, which I haven't done. Should we do that one? That should be fine. Hey Saf, do you think the Trunda mechanics in Hydra are broken or justified? I have said for about 2 years that Trunda needs to be fixed. The A2 should not be doing critical damage. It should be non-crit, the A2. The extra 60% shouldn't crit again. Alex D, is Astralon and Counter-6 still a good pairing in 2023? Yes. It's still a great, strong carry for any dungeon content. They're very good at controlling waves. Nothing has changed in those mechanics. There are probably more like exotic, sexier picks these days. You know, you're probably like your Vlad Constantine may output a bit more damage, but you know, they're still top tier. Marichka Taras. Saf, what is the tipping point to use stat gear crit damage over savage gear? How much more crit damage is necessary to hit as hard or better? So there's nothing so if you're doing anything that's over 2500 defense, Woodsman, you want savage gear as a principle, right? Anything over 2500 defense, savage gear will always outrank. One cruel piece along with a savage can be around about the same as one crit damage. So you can go savage crit damage or savage cruel. I still prefer the ignore defense because it's more scalable, especially if you're using on a champion that has already some innate ignore defense. Someone like a Baron, someone like a Hefrak, right? Ignore defense is not linear. The more ignore defense you have, the more damage and more effectiveness it becomes. So yeah, I would say anything over 2500 defense, I'm starting to lean towards Savage Cruel. Do you think, let's see, what other questions? Will you roll the dice for tomorrow's ×10? I don't think so. I was thinking about it, Heliaxi, and I don't know if I want to blow my mercy on a champion that's going to just make me do Nightmare Hydra a bit easier. When I don't have Yumiko or Warlord, I don't have Taras Marichka, I don't have Siphi, right? There are more powerful champions that my account would get more value from than a Grisor. As cool as he is, right? It would allow me to do content. It's really cool, but I'm like, I don't know. Hey Sav, first time watcher from Hades. Are you going to be building the new champion when he comes available in 20 minutes? That is exactly why we are here, Roddy. We are going to be pulling him on the main account, instantly 60 in him, and we are going to give him a whirl. Don't tell my clan, but I'm going to use legendary bucks. I'm going to use all my burst. Don't tell my clan. Normally they like me to keep my burst available, but content. Sorry, guys. We'll see. Maybe I don't need to book him. I ain't that lucky. I actually want to run him without books first so that I can give an analysis of how good he is unbooked versus booked. Yeah, I use Riho and Clan Boss. Isn't she like really good? I don't know what the rating is. I don't know if YST is still here, but I need to check. Go to bed, Sam. No, Short. We're here to test the champion. We're here to figure out what after turn start means. You know what I'm talking about. Still lacking a good Hydra provoke shield hero. Have Husk, but any other epics or rares that would work great. There is one. Which one is it? There's one that does counterattack. I always mix it up with Artamage. It's Artamage or the other one. The one that looks the same. He's a pretty good provoker from an epic pool. Any champion at the moment that does multi-hits will work. Like Shemna's really good, but I think that's going to be a pointless strategy. I wouldn't necessarily invest in that at this late now because it's going to get bug fixed. But Husk is the best one, honestly. Jizzo is really good. Yeah, Jizzo, a lot of people shout out for, is a really good provoker. There's actually some really good rare provoke champions as well, right? You've got Gnarlhorn. I think Rock Beast is another one, or one of them, like the one that's the Ogrin rare. I can't remember exactly what it is. There's a couple of really good rare provokers as well. So, but yeah, I want to try him unbooked first, see how good he is. ARTAK more suitable for Hydra, Brutal, or Nightmare. Doesn't really matter for both. Suitable for all. He'll be good for all tiers of Hydra. Yeah, if she's not a 4.5 for Clan Boss, then she should be. I don't think YST's still here. I'll ask him to have a little gander at it. I just pulled him, so I was wondering what else I should put on him set Tyrant. So Tyrant is all about survivability. So you just want to build him tanky, right? You just want to make sure he's going to survive. So do you think they'll need Fire Knight 10 hard? So far it doesn't seem really possible. It's overtuned, Agrius. It's overtuned. I think if they just brought it down to 200 speed, 18 stacks, it would open up a lot more opportunities with the new Creed and the Blue and a couple of new more champions that were dedicated to it. But unless you're going to bring a champion that has 100% freeze on an A1, which they'll never do, you're never going to make that more diverse because you just can't keep the turn meter down. It's really difficult. So, have you got any thoughts on good champs to pair with the new guys I have on an endgame? Yeah, I think good with Theodore, good with Sissia. I think good with another debuff extender. You can run him without the A3 and a separate burner. There is loads of potential options. We'll go through a couple of different options when we finally get him now. We can have a little spin up on him and see how it goes. Do you think we can use ARTAK as a mischief tank reliably, utilizing the increased resistance? Yeah. I think it'll be better if you ran him with another burner, right? If you run 2 burners in your team, just use him as an activator and a decreased attack champion, but actually bring another burner so you never have to use the A3. You can keep his resistance up at the 100 all the time. He's going to be one of the most flexible and challenging champions to build because you can build him in lots of different ways with lots of different team compositions and lots of different strategies. He's going to pair up with weird champions. There's so much you can do with ARTAK. For me, he is the most interesting login champion we have had since Ninja. For sure. Did you see the Demitha Unkillable team? Only like 4 champs over 350 and still takes 4.5 minutes. Oh, you mean the Mythbuster? I haven't. Oh, I need to end this run. What am I doing? We did work out short. I don't know if you caught the stream earlier. If you run ARTAK on his own without any other burner on a 1-1, you can probably support him within a 20 speed range because he's never going to get more than 20 speed on his own if you run him in a 2-1 or a 1-1. So that's something we can work towards when we start looking at some different speed terms. No, it's a finite team. Oh, yeah, finite team. Yeah, so there are some teams. So basically, the only way you can get finite 10 hard done is you run Valkyrie Cardia with a Krizia. If you haven't got a Krizia, you might as well add another 2 minutes onto the run. It's not worth it. That's why I've not bothered, really. I'm kind of looking to see if I can get a really fast finite 5 team going, because you don't need to get to finite 10. Even finite 5 is better than stage 25, just so you can start getting mythic gear. It's not crazy good, but I can't be bothered with finite 10 hard. It's just not worth it. I haven't done the clan bosses today, so we're just going to do all the clan bosses. Do you want to see how hard my rabbit can hit? We might even break my record here. We might even break my record. Because the affinity is great. I took position 2 in our clan leaderboard with this team now that we've got a rabbit soul. I was so frustrated. I ran out of essence, and Rorik showed up in the shop, so we could have got like a phantom touch on Rorik. Would have added more damage. I was like, oh. Yeah, I do think we need like an updated market, Templar. I do really think like we need more missions, maybe. I don't really know what you would do with that, but you could. See you later, Carlos. Thanks for hanging out. How fast is Spider 10 hard? My Spider 10 hard is about 24 seconds, 25 seconds. Hey Saf, is Vargal good in Nightmare? Is he worth building, or is he just good for Brutal, and how much resistance? Vargal is amazing for all tiers of Hydra because he is the only champion, I think, in the game that has a 2-turn provoke with a 2-turn duration. So you can pretty much, a 1-turn provoke, sorry, with 2-turn cooldown. It's very low cooldown, but because his base stats are so high, he's very easy to build as a resistance tank, right? You don't need to invest in much artifact stats to be able to get him up to the levels you need, because he has like 90 resistance and 70 accuracy. It's kind of crazy base stats, honestly. So Skull Lord Vargal is a great option. AoE decreased attack. Heal reduction is kind of pointless. You don't really need that, but the provoke is really good. So, but yeah, the Fire Knight 10 hard team is just so dumb. It's why I've not done any content yet on Fire Knight Hard, to be honest, because I feel like it's disingenuous to my community to be able to go, hey, you can run a Cardiel, you can run a Valkyrie, you can run a Cold Heart, you can run a Stag Knight, and you can run an Acrisia, and that's all you can run. It's like, well, that's irrelevant if I haven't got one of those champions, right? I know there's some champions you can sub out, but the Valkyrie is pretty locked in. The Cardiel is very hard to replace. And if you haven't got an Acrisia, it just takes so long. You know, it's going to take 5 minutes, and it's just not worth the time. Because it's not even like you get crazy odds for mythic gear. I ran 100 spider mythic gears earlier and I got 2 pieces. One of them was 5-star and the other one rolled badly. So it's not even like you're going to get crazy amounts of mythic gear either. I know they're having a bit of a whale off to see who can get it fastest at the moment between Scent and Callus and a couple of them, all of them with the big boys. But they're having a bit of fun. But to me, they just need more time. It's just, we need more. Either they need to nerf the requirements or we need more champions. But we can see the last release they did, they've kind of tried to give you champions to do it, but they still haven't understood the fundamental reality is, unless that champion is going to have reliable freeze chance, you can't use him because the boss is too quick. Even with decreased speed, the boss is too fast. You don't get back round to your abilities in enough time. It's just impossible. So what they're doing is they're building a team that can survive the first hit cleanse and then trying to brute force the death of it with the Acrisia as quickly as possible. If you could pair ARTAK with Magna for like 1 minute just to save poor free to play the trouble, I would be amazingly happy. Yeah, we'll test it. We'll test it specifically. Callus is at 1 minute 13. Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest, short on skills. I don't think you can give enough champions to make it accessible. Because if you make it so accessible, then you might as well have just rebalanced the dungeon, right? Because all you're doing is you're adding more nicheness to it. The fundamental risk and problem with it is, essentially, there are too many... there's too much speed and too many stacks. You need to reduce the speed or reduce the stacks, or some combination of both. It's just impossible. Have you Skewer Armis in Hydra? I haven't, but I do have one at 6 star Zoinks. When I saw the kit, I was really interested to see how it could work. I have one ready to play test with. I just haven't had a chance. Hey Saf, have you any videos or anywhere where we can find the gamer stats of your Razzlevarg? Yes, there is a video on the channel that came out a couple of weeks ago. Let me get it for you now. Where is it? World's First. Let me get this link. Here you go. That is the team. That's the team that's running here. The only difference is now Razzlevarg has got a 1-star blessing for Phantom Touch. It's the only difference, really. And I've also booked Rorik, which I couldn't do before. So his A3 is hitting a lot harder now. Could you explain how Rotus passive works? When Rotus has some shield on him, I notice that sometimes he loses too much HP from the single hit, but doesn't get an extra turn. So you have to lose 50% of your HP in order for you to activate your passive, but it's excluding the shield. So if you lose 45% and it takes away the shield, it shouldn't proc the passive. They made a change with it, because it used to be that it didn't ignore the shield and you could basically abuse it with really low HP pool and high shieldage. You basically have no HP, really high shields, and when someone attacked it, you'd basically activate it. Or it's the other way around. I can't remember exactly what they changed, but they made it so that you couldn't basically run a no HP Rotus with a big shield and proc his passive. So it might even be you have to do the combination of the both now to break it so that you lose half the HP with the shield. I don't have Rotus, so I don't know the intricacies of the champion. I haven't had a chance to play with him much. But I'm pretty sure that was the change that they made. I know for a fact that people were running Rotus with no HP and then using something like a Necret or a very powerful shield set so that when you attacked him, you would basically proc him almost instantly and he'd still have a huge shield. Is Riho replaceable in this team? Yeah, you can replace it with Runekeeper Dazdirk. I do have a Void-only comp that I'm going to be running, which is like an insanely potential high damage team. I have a replacement as well for Rorik, which could potentially improve the attack range. Because right now the problem is, you'll see, when you watch the damage here, right, you'll see that here the rabbit will have an A3 with increased attack here, but then he has 2 A1 attacks without increased attack. So we're losing like 50% damage on him. So if we can get better coverage of that increased attack, a Brachus would be really good, or someone else who has AoE increased attack, then we can really ramp up the rabbit's damage. Right now, basically, like 2 of his 3 A1s are being done without increased attack, and the damage difference is insane. It's a lot. So I have a clip when Rotus lost more than 50% of his HP, excluding shield, and it didn't proc it. Yeah. If you drop me the details on Discord, you DM me at Chillout, we can probably talk about it on DM in a bit of a more isolated fashion where we can actually see what's going on. I don't have Rotus enough to play with him, so I can't think off the top of my head. I know they changed him in a certain way because he was getting abused in Arena really badly and they had to fix it with the shield. So what do you top out on this right now? So I've done, short, 185 million now. But we'll see what we get on this run, because I've only ever done Spirit once since I've put a blessing on Rabbit. Saf, who is better for Clan Boss and Hydra, Apothecary or Tagoa? I can't remember if Tagoa is the Reviver. Apothecary's got the speed boost. It's depending on the team more than the champion. It depends who you're pairing them with. 6 minutes? 7 minutes my side? Do you know why Kyoku sometimes hits 5 times instead of 3 if the first hit applies the 3rd debuff? Yeah, it's one of those bugs where she will go attack once, and if there's 3 debuffs, she attacks 3 more times. It's a bit weird. It can happen in a perfect scenario. Is using Fury on a champion like ARTAK worthwhile? So, I don't know if Fury... I think Fury is going to have to be a frenzy test. Does Fury actually work with destroyed max HP? Let's have a quick look while I check. Let me find the Fury set. Artifact set is 10. Oh, this is going to be a lot because there's a fraction for this. Artifact set kind 10. Skill type 1001. So I'm just going through the code now to see what the multiplier is. So I don't think it's going to work because I think it's on HP percentage. So even though he's going to lose 50% of his max HP, he's still technically at 100% healing. This is the Miracle Heal problem, right? Miracle Heal will restore the percentage of healing that I do to the champion as restoring max HP. But if the champion is at 100% HP, I've restored 0% HP, so therefore I replace 0% of your destroyed HP. Whereas the Head of Decay just looks at it as ideal. You've healed for 100,000, I take 25% or whatever the multiplier is, right? He doesn't care whether you actually healed that value or not, because he's using a different multiplier. So I got a feeling with both Fury and Frenzy, he's not going to get turn meter when he destroys his max HP. But we will test it. That's one of the tests we want to do. Who would be a good replacement for Rorik? You can run Berserker, the farmable rare. I use Berserker for the quest where you have to get a rare in your clan boss team. You can use Sniper, which is an uncommon magic champion. There is a team that I can build with Lady Quillen, which is one team I want to test. One of my crazy teams. I've basically got 2 variations that I'm going to be doing a video on with this team that I've been waiting to put area bonuses in the calculator, which is a good little pivot. Let's just talk about that right now. If anyone hasn't seen, today's update in the optimizer is pretty big. It's pretty big. A long requested feature is in the optimizer. When you go to the battle tab now, you can pick any content you want. So if you want to optimize around the clan boss, you can pick the stage. It's going to automatically find the stage for you. We've put a cruelty blessing in here. So if you know you're going to have 6-star cruelty, you can put this in. It's going to auto calculate the target's defense for you. When you select an area, if you have got an area bonus, the optimizer will now take that into account. So you can optimize with area bonuses. We've also got in the stats tab a nice little option here. So you can see if I was to run Ghost Spawn in Clan Boss, these are the stats that he would have. If I was to run him in like Hydra Rotation 1, these are the stats he would have. No area bonuses is what he runs normally. So we've added that in now. So it is all there. Now, if you're fighting against, say, like a Doom Tower, right? So if we go into Doom Tower Rotation 3 for Dark Fae, you will have the option between Wave and Boss. The Wave will pick the champion on that floor that has the highest effective HP, aka the hardest mob to hit. Because if you're optimizing for damage for Wave content, say like you're building a Seer champion or something like that, you kind of want to just go, okay, well, I want to see what the hardest I'm going to hit, right? So I can basically pick like floor hard. I can go up to here. And I can go, I want to find like, what's the hardest one for like floor 115? It's going to go Drockle the Gaunt. He's got 1.3 million effective HP. He's the tankiest opponent. So optimize my damage around that, right? If I want a boss instead, great. I can pick any of the bosses that I want in here. If I want to build it around that, I know the speed. It'll tell you the accuracy requirements straight away here, so you know what you want. Now, there's probably little things we can improve this. Like I could probably have it that when we go to the stats tab here, you click automatically grant me the accuracy requirements. You know, we'll get those as people suggest it. But any stage where you can get an area bonus, it will now apply the area bonus automatically into there. And if you don't want to apply an area bonus, you can just do a general optimization. It won't give you any area bonuses when you do that. So you can just basically configure it however you want to do whatever you want here. And obviously do the different things. So it's a pretty big update. If I'm being honest, it really would makes the whole thing much easier for you to use. We did do a couple of tweaks here as well. Like there's a cruelty bonus on the boss here now. So you'll be able to pick things up here. Obviously when you pick a champion, you can go into here, pick damage mode. And you can go through these different things as well, as always. But the key thing here is you can now put cruelty on the boss here as well. So you can calculate that correctly. Yeah, so they're all in there now. So if you want to use your area bonuses, it's fully supported. Big thing. Because every time I was doing optimizations for the clan boss for the last 2 weeks, I've been going, damn, I forgot to reduce 12 speed because my area bonus has got 12 speed. I kept doing it over and over again. So now that I've done that, I can actually build... some variations of this clan boss team. We're gonna have to end this run early. No record for this one. Sorry, we're gonna have to end it early. But we're already at like 100 million by turn 27. It's kind of crazy, right? I need to wait a minute. It's not ticked over for me yet. Best personal teams. Stats is coming very soon, Helder. We are working on that. We're working on a very cool little project as well, which you're really going to like. We are also trying to figure out a mobile optimization route. Cat, will you get out of the way? Come on, out of the way. Can you show the stats of the monsters on that team? Yes. Yeah, I can do it quickly in here before... I don't know if this is going to show it, actually. Is it going to show my area bonuses? I don't think this does. I think I need to sort out the teams here. It doesn't really show the area bonuses here. Will you... You're always getting on the cable, Cat. Honestly. So we have the main champions here. We're going to do this quick because the champion is in now. We've got the Razelvarg here in Clan Boss. He's getting 311 speed, 282% crit damage, 5.9k attack. We have got the Rorik. He is going... Gotta be quick here. Quick. 228 speed, 304% crit damage, 6.6k attack. You can basically find all these on my share link. If you want to see my cat, just go there. It'll show you all my teams. Right, anyway. Not bad. 107 million. We're kind of trending. What's that? Like 107 divided by 30. It's like 3.5 million per turn. So if we'd have 20 more turns, we would get another 70 million. So it would be about 185 million, give or take. Kind of nuts. Kind of nuts. Anyway. We've got bigger things to do. Look at that. 40 million on a rabbit already. Woohoo. It's time. It's time. 30,000 points in the bag. Boom. What else we get? Time to do it. Can we get in and rate it before anyone else? Have I actually got champion storage, or has it gone straight into my storage? It's fine. We got champion storage. Where is he? There he is. The beast. Damn. Was I late? Oh, I've run out of potions. Teriyaki beat me to it. Ah, for the love of all that is real. Burning all my silver here for potions. Right, there we go. Let's rate him. Nah, 0 reviews. You all lied to me. Nobody's reviewed him yet. Ha. Rate him for campaign. Probably I'd say like 5. He's an AoE. Area offense, I would say he's probably like 3. He's not that very good. Arena defense, I would say he's even worse too. Void keep, 5. Force keep, 5. Magic keep, 5. He's going to kill those keeps really quickly. Ice Golem Peak, 5. Dragons, I'm going to give him a 4 because burn is not the best. Fire Knight, he's kind of like useless for Fire Knight. I'll be honest, because he's single hit. So I'd rate him 1. Minotaurs, 5. Spider's Den, 5. Demon Lord, I'm going to give him a 4 because he doesn't have 1 extra decreased defense or decreased attack. Faction was 5. Hydra is 5. Iron Twins, 3. Sand Devils, 5. Submit them. Why is that recommended? No, that's not recommended. You got an ARTAK soul. Am I going to get an ARTAK soul? Oh, I got an Acrizia soul. It was close. Wouldn't have been able to buy it anyway. That's the quickest upgrading of a 60 champion I've ever done in my life. Right, let's just get these going. Okay, so everyone's getting ARTAK souls. I didn't get an ARTAK soul. First things first, let's just go take him into the tavern and just give him a little bit of boost. Obviously, we need to do masteries on him, so we're not gonna like do all that straight away. So what we want to test first is let's just build him with a little bit of accuracy. I'm just gonna throw some speed with accuracy on him. I want to put him first in a frenzy set because I want to see if he's going to get turn meter boost when he loses max HP. So that's our first test. First test. Let me change the title. Does ARTAK with Frenzy. That's test 1. ARTAK with Frenzy. We are testing ARTAK with Frenzy. If I have Frenzy gear, I probably don't. Wait, why? That's not my only chest in the account. What's going on? Get rid of that. Thank you. Frenzy gear. Frenzy. What does the Frenzy look like? I don't have any chests in Frenzy. Okay. Do I have something in here? Can we find the frenzy? Okay, well, we're probably going to have to steal it from someone. Frenzy. There. Right, okay, what do we got? Speeds. Kind of need, like, accuracy. Ooh, that's good. Take that. Speed, accuracy. Let's tank you. That'll do. Any accuracy on here? That'll do nicely. This is just, like, a blind build. I just want to see if this is going to work first. I'll do. We'll throw him with an accuracy banner. Make sure he's got... I've got some interesting banners here. We can use this new priority stats thing to see if we can get... His animations are SS tier, or we'll have a look at that now. Oh, look, we'll do that. Right, that's good. Right, okay, so... Instant power! My champion's already instant powered, thank you. I don't need to spend £79 on it. My champion is already instant powered. So we go to our favorite testing ground. Most people like going to Dragon 25. I like going through to different places like normal Doom Tower because it's free. We can test it as much as we want. Let's go get him. Where is he? Where is old daddy ARTAK? ARTAK. Anyone spot him? Where is he? He's chilling. There he is. No aura on him, which is kind of annoying. I'd have liked to have an aura on him. But it's fine. We'll just pair him with a OLer for the time being. I don't... We just want to check the Frenzy. We're checking Frenzy first. We haven't done Masteries yet. No, we're just checking Frenzy. So let's have a look at some animations then, shall we? Purifier. Ooh. Okay. Double hits. So then we're going to activate. So what we want to see is if it's going to work, we should see boost turn meter. We didn't. And he lost max HP. Obviously, he's getting turn meter now because I'm taking damage. But Frenzy doesn't work with his passive. That's what I'm testing here first. Let's just find a better wave there because that floor was terrible for his affinity. Recently used to do. I thought it wouldn't. I was almost like 95% certain it wouldn't. There you go, better floor here now. Boost him up. So we can just get that burnout. Double hit, nice. We'll see it here now, right? So if he activates it, it should happen straight away because we're going to activate 5. Although animation is cool. There you go, look. We lost all our HP. We didn't get any turn meter that I could see. And maybe I was wrong. Let me just try that again. Let's just see. Boost. Burn. We missed once, fine. Boost. Yeah, he doesn't get any turn meter. Okay, yeah. So he doesn't get any turn meter. That's cool. Right, so Frenzy set. No, doesn't get any turn meter. Should have a look at his A1 animations. Boost. Whoa! What was that? The hell's that about? What does he do there? What the hell is... It's like axes he's like pulling through or something. No, Emily, I did put 4 because you'll see when he takes damage he gets it. That is that's a cool animation. I'll be honest, that is a cool animation. So you'll see I've got Frenzy because when I take damage I'm getting boosted. So it's definitely working. It's good, isn't it? Okay, so test 1, Frenzy. bad. Bad. Frenzy does not work. So if Frenzy doesn't work, pretty much Fury is not going to work. So, let's do a max damage test, shall we? Let's do a max damage test. Let's load him up in the optimizer. Let's see if I've actually made it possible to code him in the optimizer. We're about to find out. ARTAK. Here he is. So, when you're optimizing him for damage in the optimizer, his passive is not going to come into a factor. Okay? It's probably not going to count it in. We might add something in the future, but at the moment, you just basically assume that you're going to get some bonus damage. But as we know, if he's at 50%, he's getting the same thing as at 100%. So it's largely irrelevant. It's only in the 75% window where he's going to get more damage. So I'm going to put it around the A2. We're going to just live refresh it up here. And I think he's probably got the best banner, right? Tita's got a better banner if we ignore the glyphs. So we want HP base here. So we're going for maximum damage. 60M. Yeah, we could do. We haven't done Masteries, to be honest. I don't really want to waste the gems on Masteries. As much as I'd love to just buy Masteries, I don't get content creator perks. So if I spend 800 gems on Masteries, that's 800 gems I could have spent on something else. I want to sort this by HP percentage. That is the best one. But I might 60 him. I just won't buy Masteries on him. That's just a waste. There. HP. HP. We're only 12. That one. Why not? We'll upgrade it. Boom. Boom. And then we want crit damage with HP. Oh, that would have been nice if there was a bit of accuracy. I'd like a little bit of accuracy. If I'm being greedy. There's perfect. What do we get for that? Yeah, I don't get any perks. I have to slum it out with the rest of you lot. And then, do we have any nice juicy rings? That's not a bad one. Oh, that's pretty good. It's a 5-star. I wonder where this rolls. But nope. So we're going to go with this one. Why not? Burn all my silver. We're going to farm it all back tomorrow in Spider anyway. Okay, so now that we've done that, we can live refresh. And then we can basically go slots. We don't want this, this, this. We don't want this, 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 this. Probably don't want those either. HP, battle. We're going to just do general. We're going to do it against a wave of like, I don't know. Actually, we could do content specific now because we can basically go, let's say I want to fight, what rotation are we in at the moment? We're in Eternal Dragon, right? So I can basically say wave, I want to fight against, I don't know. Let's just do hard mode wave 1. There we go. It's going to give me the thing. I can do that. I can do that. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that really good? It is so good. That you can instantly just find the champion you want to hit. We'll aim for like, how much speed does it have? Oh, it's 152. It's fine. We're going to just aim for 152, 3. We just go 150 speed, crit damage. I'm not worried about accuracy right now. We're just going to go super hard damage. Optimize. Configure. Include. Exclude priority 1. We probably would have that. I'm probably going to make him tanky. So that. I'm having the same issue with it being blank and it giving me an error. What's that? The ARTAK chase. If the chase is bad, just try restarting your game. That might fix it. If you're getting the blank thing. Oh, this is beefy. Look at these. A minute and you have to farm it a bazillion times. It takes a bazillion minutes. I run Minnow on my commute to work whilst I drive. Minnow is a burden, right? It's a burden. You have one more day to go, Joseph. You missed a day, did you? Right. Are we going to get here? Come on. I think it's going to be that build. Mortu is losing his gear. Sorry, mate. I think that's going to be the one it's going to want. Why am I not in the content creator program? You'll have to ask Plarium for the specific details, but the TLDR is I'm Hellhades, but I'm both Hellhades and not Hellhades all at the same time. That's the TLDR. We can't have... The channel name probably doesn't help, but I don't even think that matters. Because I'm essentially a paid employee of Hellhades, it's considered the same account, I guess. I don't know. Let's not get into that. Right, this is the one we're going to go with. Let's build it quickly. I'm even on the right screen. Yes, right. So, we're going to build this. Let's go over here. Yeah, if your inventory is full, it will go into your mailbox. So make sure you grab him out of your mailbox. HP. That one, crit damage. Thank you. And then primary stat, HP percentage. See, we do get like some interesting pieces here. So if that double rolls crit rate, that's why it's somewhat worth these kill stroke pieces. They don't always roll well. It's kind of like bad rolling, but sometimes you get a really good piece out of it. Oh, look at that. Isn't that embarrassing? I haven't rolled this piece. Oh, it's good as well. Oof. If I had the silver, I'd instantly 60 in that, but I don't have the silver right now. Savage, where are you? HP percentage, speed. Nope, that's the wrong one. Just wasted 100,000 silver. Whoops. Liz Joral. Oh, I'm gonna mess this up. Right, let me try and say this name without being rude. Liz Joral Salavsky. I've butchered it. Liz, thank you for being a minion. I apologize for butchering your surname. Thank you so much and welcome. If you haven't joined the Discord, it is the place to be. You can request your minionship role. There is a YouTube integration, but I'll be honest, for some reason it doesn't work with our Discord. I don't really know why. YouTubey things. But yeah, come join over. If you request in the minion role, after the stream I will grant you the role where there's like lots of little cool little channels, and we have a chat about things, and we help each other out. I tried, I know. I'm not as bad as Hellhades with names. He is like, I'm pretty sure he's got a record for the dismemberment of some people's names. That's kind of bad, but hey, you never know when it's useful. Look how much silver we are losing just by equipping some gear on a champion. It's like, it's brutal for content creators. Like the amount of times I re-gear champions, you wouldn't even believe. Right, I need crit rate, crit damage in Savage. Savage. So we're going to be taking it off Turvold, this little beast of a helm, and we'll be taking it. This is not how I would build him probably. I'm just testing him out in this build first. I got a feeling my final build with him will be in Relentless, in regen, or maybe like Relentless tanky, like some sort of ninja-esque build. Okay. I'm building ARTAK for full damage right now. That is what we're doing. I don't ever use the fitting room. So we've got... I just need to go run him in some basic masteries a second. Let's go get the basic masteries on him. Kellen's out. Bring him in. Guardian set for Hydra. Guardian would be a great option for him. Gives him some self-healing. The thing about his A3 is, even though it's got a heal component, I don't think you're ever going to get much healing from his A3. Because you're either going to be burning, restoring max HP, or you're not going to be burning at all in very niche scenarios. I can't imagine you're going to get many heals out of it. So I don't really want to use the gems for Masteries. That's too far. We're going maximum damage with ARTAK right now. We're going maximum damage. We're just trying it. So doesn't Uko slow these down? Yeah, to be honest, I just happen to know that my Uko is built really well. So I'm just using him because he's built, right? I've been moving champion gear around so much. Half the time I'm just like, wow, that animation is insanely cool. That's like the... It's like he's like slicing things open. Maybe he's chopping his own arm off. That's maybe why the armor's come back, because he's just like summoning it from a different angle. We'll see if we can... So we can throw him in the free to play on Hydra. We can't do it here because I've used all my keys, but we can have a look in free to play. Where's the bandana? I'm not blessed with the bandana. I don't have the blessed bandana, unfortunately. What's his multipliers? The A1 is 0.1 times HP. The A2 is 0.25 times HP. And the A3 is 0.14, but double attack. So effectively a 0.28 times HP. You guys are convincing me to waste 800 gems, aren't you? You're trying to convince me to waste 800 gems. I mean, to be fair, it's only like 130 gems net. If I didn't want to use my energy. Hey, the Void Bros are strong. The Void Bros are strong. Do it for content. Oh, fine. Fine. You're lucky I bought a sack of gems once. That's all I'm saying. You're lucky I bought a sack of gems once. Never again am I listening to chat. Right, anyway. So I'm just building him full nuke right now. We're going to test the full nuke gauge. Probably do that, I guess, for now. That. Full nuke gauge test without books. I haven't booked him yet. My bad. Run out of silver. Oh, run out of silver. It cost me all my silver. I've run out of silver. Oh my lord, we've run out of silver. The peer pressure is real, right? I know. It's annoying. Contribution, thanks, Stu. I appreciate the $10. It's annoying because obviously because I'm not part of the program, I don't get those perks. So sometimes I think people don't realize everything I do on the account, all the clan boss teams I build, all the champions I build, I'm doing it like every other player. Okay, I spend a little bit of money, right? I'm probably buying more packs than the average player, but still, it's not like I'm getting loads of free stuff to do this content on. I have to kind of farm it out. Thank you so much, Stu42. I really, not necessarily, but I appreciate it. Don't spend your clan gold on silver either, guys. Don't do what I just did there. You never saw it. It's a total myth. You didn't see what I just did. Okay? You didn't see it. It didn't happen. Oh, that's actually optimal. That can't get much better. We needed HP. Obviously, we can glyph this, right? So right now, he is at... Oh my god, he's so tanky. He's so big. 101,000 HP, 275% crit damage. I am still using my Arkham team for Spider. Yeah, that's why I'm not too worried about silver, because I'll farm it all tomorrow. I'll burn a bunch of my... I've got 12,500 energy. I'll burn it all tomorrow. Right, let's take him for a little spin. What floor did we do this on? We did it on floor 1, right? Floor 1 hard. Excellent. Let's do it on floor 1 hard. Lusa, welcome to the minionship. Again, Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. If you want to join the Discord, click on the link. We hang out. We talk cool things. We talk raid. Really good time. Request your minionship role. I'll add it to you after the stream, and we can you can get all access to all the secret little hidden channels that everyone gets. So what we're going to do is we're going to use that little ARTAK that was annoying us to hell back yesterday. Because if you noticed, if you were keeping special attention to what I was doing, I used both Opportunist and the Mastery that you get extra damage when you take debuffs, right? So when we are looking at Taras the Fierce, when we're looking at ARTAK here, where is he? Where is the... he's going to be getting an extra 12% damage from the poisons from ARTAK. So he's going to be getting lots of cool little things. We want a HP-based aura, because we're going all out here. Denise Arda, welcome. Another minion. You guys. Welcome to the club, the cool club. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We need a HP-based aura here. And I also need a fear. And I also need a very low damage fear. Or control. Or sleep or something. Right, we need a HP aura. Let's find a HP aura first. The man-eaters, that's dungeons. HP aura, HP aura. Ooh, there we go. Right, HP aura. Nice. Okay, so we've got HP. We now need decreased defense and weaken. Which probably be Lydia. Always a good option. So we're decreased defense, weaken, HP aura, damage. All we really need now is control. Molly Wobbles 08. Welcome. All of you, welcome. Thank you. Welcome to the cool club. Glad to have you here. As I said, hit that link above, join the Discord, request your minionship role. We could do more again. Great shout, Twisted Sky. Absolute great shout. Okay, so that's pretty much as tanky as we can get this. We're going to get ARTAK's. I don't have bad L, no, but we can basically get ARTAK's poison, right? He's basically going to give us loads of poisons here. We're going to get decreased defense, weaken. We're also going to get that, but that's fine. Let's test it out. Let's test it out. Let's see how hard he can hit. You got Draco. Congrats. You know what? I actually don't have Draco, Mr. Cookie. That's amazing. Congratulations. Really good. He's such a great carry. Change the test name. Thank you, Daniel. Test 2. Maximum damage. Okay. So, first things first. We're going to fear. Decreased defense, weaken. Poisons. Are we ready? Are we ready? DJ Bad Hand is ready. He's just joined the minionship to see this crazy maximum damage. We're still not actually. We need to go again. Here we go. Are we ready? Are we ready? Welcome. Welcome, DJ Bad Hand. Welcome. Are we ready? In a 1 and a 2. It's not that crazy. What was that, 140,000? Keep in mind, these are like tanky floors, right? We're talking 148,000 HP, 5k defense. They're not like super squishy. This is not a Dragon 20 test. We can throw him in Dragon 20 afterwards, because that's, I know, where Hellhades likes to go test him. Let's try this again, but we're going to use the A2 this time. Speed it up. It's not a noodle hit when you put it into the context of the fight we're doing, right? When you put it into the context of, like, these are 250 level champions. Dogs of War. 80,000 HP. Okay. Let's have a look at the A1. No books yet. Yeah, that's true. That's true. No books yet. Let's do... Oops, I messed that up. It's fine. It's not a problem. Alright, she might be. No, it should be fine. Dandabear, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. And Stu, you got your gift repaid to you there. Congratulations. Right, so we do that. Put it back to fear. What about the A1? Yeah, the A1's like weak. 36,000. Let's go take it to Dragon quickly. Let's go take it to a floor which we can smash up a little bit easier. That was pretty tanky waves, right? That was pretty tanky waves. Let's take it to Dragon 20. Take these people out, recently used. Put the same setup in. The follow-up hit is better since he burns, destroys his health. Well, he won't burn on the A3. He burns on the... He activates on the A2. It's activation burn, right? So these are 280 floors. So obviously they're still reasonably tanky. But they have a lot less defense, I believe. I could be wrong. Could be wrong, or maybe they're just really tanky still. It's not bad. Like 160,000. I never expected him to do an awful lot of damage. If I'm being honest. I never expected him to do an awful lot of damage because he's designed to be a burner, right? That's his purpose here. It's 140,000. Now, obviously, what we can do is we can take out someone like a Morrigan, and let's just bring in... Take you out, bring you in, and let's bring in Tiro. You may be wondering what I'm doing here. I'm going to test the activation passive now. Okay, so we're going to throw in the A2. We'll just do that for now. It's fine. Throw out the burns. Okay, well, weak affinity. Bad stage to test this on. Bad stage to test this on. Let's try it on stage 23. It's fine. 23 is good. Let's have a look. I don't have bad L. My account is one of those fantastic accounts where I've got so many legendary champions, and yet the really good, unique, like strong champions I seem to have managed to avoid. I do have quite a few good ones, but just not as many as you'd think. Right. So we get the burnout on everyone. We should hopefully get back round. So he's going to take some damage here. So let's activate the A2. There's that chunk. Although we didn't lose... Oh, he's not booked, is he? I was sitting there thinking he didn't lose that much HP. Of course, he's not booked. He's not booked, is he? So that's probably why. Now, obviously, if we did it this activation, that's more like it. So he obviously it doesn't reset, but right now, look how fast he is. Yeah, he's basically outpacing my 250 speed Theodore with 150 speed. This is where he's strong. He's outpacing people. He kind of got one shot. So full damage here. You see, it's kind of the same. It neutralizes. Let's just see how tanky he's going to be against this boss here. Can he actually survive the boss hit? Because this is him now, pretty much. His passive is fully stacked up. We haven't used his A3 because we don't want to reset the passive. Let's have a look how tanky he is. Just do that, I guess. Let's do that, reset it. Look how fast he's going. Remember, he's at 150 speed. And he's basically keeping pace with these champions because he gets bonus 100 speed. It doesn't matter that he's at half HP. Look how much damage he has taken. Look at it. Look how much damage he lost. He's in full nuke. He has no defensive capabilities. He's in full nuke damage. And he has taken 0 damage. Because he's getting so much bonus stats. This is stage 23. Ironically, he still keeps proccing the text Burning Blood. I guess it still keeps happening. Like, obviously, if we use this, we restore a little bit, see? But the moment we activate it, he goes back down anyway, so... Like, he's so tanky right now. He's in full glass cannon. Now, obviously, the dragon's got decreased attack, you know, there's lots of different things going on. It's not like he's not heavily debuffed, right? And we know the dragon's probably not the hardest hitting one here. But we can take it up to level 10 if we want. Let's just take it up a notch, shall we? ARTAK, 2.2 million. Let's take it up a notch. Let's go full 10 hard nuke. Let's go crazy. Let's go full 10. This is the hardest stage dragon. This hurts really hard. Full glass cannon. He is full glass cannon right now. Let's just get some poisons out. Burns. Guess we just do that. And I guess we just don't really do any damage, I guess. He's not activating the poisons. That's why, because he's not booked. So he's not actually activating much of the stats right now. That's why he wasn't losing max HP on his A2. Because he's not booked. Like, we can see the power of this. That's a pretty good max HP restore. So the A3 works really quite nicely. And then we nuke him back down. We didn't get many AoE activations there. Something weird happened there. Did you notice he didn't lose much max HP? Not really sure why that was the case. He's going to die straight away. We don't have much burn activations out right now. This is the test. How tanky is he going to be against this dragon? Because we're going in pretty blind. How is this max damage? Well, look. The reason why I haven't booked him yet, DJ Badhand, is I actually want to see how capable he is without books. That's all I wanted to see. So I don't want to book him just yet, because once I do that, I can't really test him for that. So I want to just see how good he is without the books. So we'll throw a burnout to begin with. We resisted. That's fine. Like, keeping in mind, he just took a full blast of that. He's probably going to die now. Unless I can get back round to this equalized HP. Honestly, if I had it decrease attack, I think he's fine. Like, he doesn't have accuracy, yeah? So if we modified the team into something like this, where it was like, take ARTAK out just to give a bit of stability in terms of, like, Owella. The poisons will hurt him regardless. It doesn't matter whether he's at 100% HP or 50% HP, right? He's going to lose damage. But we didn't have any healers there. And also he didn't have increased attack. He didn't have enough accuracy. So this... So no, he should activate all of the burns. So here we should see activations. Let's just test this. His passive is bugged. I think it's a visual bug though, because he's lost HP. So I think he's lost it. I think it's visual. Yeah, it's visual. We see this a lot, right? We see it a lot all the time. It's a visual bug. So because you can see his HP bar has gone down. That would only go down as if he lost his max HP. So when he now gets healed again, it will show correctly. So you don't need books to fully activate all of the... Yeah, there you go. See, now it's properly done it. So you do not need books to fully activate any of the burns. It's kind of good. Check general in Discord. What the hell happened there? Well, we're going to test that in a second. What the hell is that? It's definitely capping here though, PM. Like you can see, it's definitely capping here. What's your build? It is full damage right now. It is pretty much 100k HP, 275% crit damage. It is like as much damage as I can build. He's actually 150 speed as well. I probably should have saved that because I need it for the next round. Let's activate. Look how fast he is. He's currently 150 speed. Without a speed aura. And he's basically keeping up with champions at 250 speed because of his passive. So good. He's not really at risk of dying either, I don't think. It doesn't feel like it. So I've brought in Oella just to add some stability here. We're going to just do this to get some increased resistance. This is why I think he's going to be god tier for Ice Golem. He has no resistance in his build. He has no resistance, right? Like, this is his build. This is what he's wearing. He's at 152 resistance, 190 accuracy, 150 speed, yet he's keeping up with, like, Theodore here, right? He's keeping up with a 251 speed Theodore. Theodore took debuffs at 348 resistance. Dreng took debuffs. Oella has taken debuffs, right? Oella is at 215 resistance, 341 accuracy, 251 speed. He's keeping pace with them because of this this passive. Now we get the decreased attack out. Okay, we didn't land it that time. It's a bit unlucky. Obviously, it's not booked. Boom. I still don't think I've got enough accuracy on him. He's resisting everything, which kind of is rubbish, but what can you do, hey? Takes a stun. He's not really taking that much damage, I would say. Probably throw a bit of burnout. Like, he's basically out-tanking everyone. He's going to be the last one to die. Because we couldn't get that decreased attack out. So if he had a little bit more accuracy, it could be quite good. He doesn't have enough accuracy. But his passive is strong. Very strong. Let's just try and test him in Spider a second. Because... Just normal for a second. Yeah, well, let's try him in hard. What's the hell? It's the same energy requirement. So we do need to speed him up. So we'll just do my usual setup here. We probably need some accuracy on him. So just do that. And then all we want to do is turn meter control. So we want ARTAK. Let's take out you. Let's bring in Owella. Turn meter control. Who's got turn meter control? Who's got turn meter control? Who can steal turn meter? Who can steal 100% turn meter? Who can do it without killing everyone? Toro? Oh, man-eater. Job's a good one. He probably doesn't have enough access. Why am I trying to steal turn meter? It's hard. Well, I'm an idiot. So we'll just do this a second. It's fine. Kind of need to wait for spiderlings. Okay, so... Burn. Apparently I don't have enough accuracy. Okay, fine. Look, we'll just do what you want me to do, which is I need an increased accuracy champion. So, Lady Kimmy. Where are you? Join the crew. Lady Kimmy. Anyone see Lady Kimmy in around here? Is she in the vault? Anyone spot Lady Kimmy? There. Okay. We'll just bring one man-eater in and we'll just bring another booster. It's fine. Maybe I have a bug but you destroyed 100% of this. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I wanted to test here now. Someone just pinged me that in the Discord. We're just going to test it now. So, increase accuracy with an accuracy aura should hopefully give him enough accuracy to do what I need to do here. Let's do that. Boost. Double boost as well. Okay, not quite. It's fine. We'll get it next time. Okay, so what we want to see is how much of his HP does he destroy? It should be up to 50%. Oh, we gotta wait, haven't we? We gotta activate. What am I doing? I forgot we gotta activate. I should have used Theodore. Okay, temp number 2. It's fine. Houston. It could just be visual. He might actually have this much HP. Yeah, it's just visual. It's a visual bug. It's okay. It's a visual bug. Because he just took 16,000k damage and he didn't die. It's a visual bug. See? Look, he's taking damage. It's a visual bug. But, like, seriously, can we release a champion that doesn't have a visual bug? No, he doesn't have 1 HP. That's what I'm saying. He has more HP, you just can't see it. It's visual. Like, if I show you again now. Actually, let's just get the setup a bit easier. Let's go and get rid of you and bring in Theodore. Theodore. Yep. Yeah, it's just a visual bug. It happens all the time. He also takes wrong damage. The hidden passive does 20% and 40%. It's not. It's doing exactly what it should do. It's just visually not doing what it should do. Looks like it so far. Can't wait till the Magna combo farming Masteries as we speak. Yeah, I need to test as well. Let's just do that for a second. Yeah, just hit something. Okay, yeah, it's fine. I think it's just visual. I just want to test it now. Okay, burn. We do get the second hit. So I was a little bit wrong. I didn't think the heal would be relevant. But you get the heal on the second hit. Because you don't place... Like, he healed there. I'm sure he healed there. That only activated a little bit. But you can see it's dropped. Visual bugs. I can't even see what's going on. Like, he's got more than that. Like, come on. This is basic testing. Literally, people found this out in 5 seconds. These are the types of bugs that really frustrate me, because it's like, literally, all you have to do is put the champion in the dungeon and see it not work. It's so 5 second, like... You don't even need to hire me as an unofficial QA to test this. I didn't even find it. Someone else found it first. It's like... You can't tell what's going on. That's the hard part about it, is you can't really see what's going on. So, full nuke. Pretty interesting, right? So how does he fit into this type of team here? Is if we take out... So what's my normal... My normal team is... this team, right? This is my normal team that I run at the moment. Now, I don't think... I'm not sure. So I think the obvious solution is you take out Dreng and you bring in ARTAK. But you're going to have to run his A3, right? Which means, is he going to actually keep destroying enough of his HP? Well, let's find out. I think I don't need as much here. That animation is cooler, right? So, let's have a look how good he is here. This is the test that I'm really curious to see. How good is he here? So let's just do test 3. Squishy to Ice Golem. That's what we want to do. It's Squishy Ice Golem. How squishy is he for Ice Golem? So, now... I'll be honest, the problem with having High Awakening on Seer, she's going to take a long time to die. Like, she won't die. It's really frustrating. Oh, he hasn't got enough accuracy, has he? I need to put him in an Axie banner, hang on. I need to put him in an Axie banner. Yeah, I need to put him in an Axie banner. It's fine. Have I got silver to swap banner? Yeah, just about. Let's just put him in an Axie banner. Obviously, you can still build him full damage. You just need to build him with a bit of accuracy. Otherwise, he's not going to do the business. But I'm pretty sure I could just run him in that. Should be enough now. How much do we need for Ice Golem? Is it 355? Can I glyph any accuracy? Not really. He's a bit low on accuracy. Maybe I can find some HP percentage with accuracy. Nope. What about PO? These are kind of irreplaceable pieces. They're very hard to replace. I mean, we could probably change the HP percentage here, maybe. Nope. Don't really think we got a better one than that there either. Hey, Ahmed, how's it going? I don't know if I've got I don't know if I've got enough accuracy here. Right, is 286 enough? It's a bit low, isn't it? For Ice Golem 10. Oh, we obviously lost a bit of HP. It's a bit low for Ice Golem 10. Obviously, you would not build him for damage either, which, as someone's pointing out, you shouldn't really build him for damage because you can activate his passive, but I don't really think he hits hard enough. We'll try it. We'll try it. Why the damage still? I just want to know if he can survive, Joseph. So the first thing I want to know is if you build him full-on absolute nukage, is he able to just survive, even without having any defensive stats? That's what I kind of want to know first. But yeah, the problem with, like, Seer, for example, is going to take so long to die. Still not enough accuracy. I have to build more accuracy into him. I'm trying to just do it without having to... I haven't got the silver really to mess around too much. I mean, it's tanky, right? It's a tanky boy. Right, okay. Well, we're just going to have to build more accuracy. Still not enough accuracy. Alright. We're going to carve some damage away. Right. Crit damage. Do I need crit rate? A little bit of crit rate, not much. I'll do. It's even slower. Let's just glyph juicy. Plus 10. $333. Getting closer. Can we glyph any more? Plus 8. Can't really get much more in there. We can try that for like plus 8. Should be enough now. Theoretically, should be enough. Let's try it again. Attempt number 500 million. Hey. He's at 146 speed now. He can't get much slower. Oh, Seer didn't quite have enough damage there. Probably. Not quite enough that time. So Jay, I think there's options. I think you just need to be very controlling. Either you have to go only him doing burns and no Master Hexer, or you're gonna have to go him not ever using his A3. That's the two options, I think. So I think if you can do that, you can probably speed tune him. The nice thing is his animations are quick as well, right? So for like fast farming, it'll be quite good. Right, hopefully he's got enough accuracy now. He's at 333. It's not going to be perfect, but it's better than what it was. Burn. Yes. problem is Seer is just going to take so long to die. We just want Seer to die. Once Seer dies, we can put it on full auto and see what happens. But the cool thing... Obviously, he's taking a lot of damage right now because we don't have decreased attack. Full heal. Like, Seer, will you please? Let's just put it full auto. Seer is just never going to die because of the passive. No, because she's 6-star awakened, right? So she's got 50%. Yay, she's finally dead. She's got like 50% decreased defense. Mind you, look how quickly we killed the allies. I don't know if Seer used her max HP nuke, actually. Maybe she did. She's not got HP percent chest. It's the passive. The awakened weakness passive means she just doesn't die. It's really frustrating. Like, it's so frustrating. Because look how much healing she's got now because of these two. Normally, I'd have disabled the revive as well on the AI. Full heal. Burn. I'm gonna put it into the AI next because I want to stop them reviving. I think Seer nuked the allies, yeah, which I didn't want him to do. You don't really want to kill the allies because the longer the allies are up, the more burns you can get. Oh, there we go. It's not over yet. If we revive the Oella, heal him up, probably be okay here. Well, that was bad timing. It's okay, though. I should have decreased attack there. Really bad timing. I don't know if we can get any healing off. No. That was bad timing. It's fine. What are you missing? We are trying to just test this combo, but I made a mistake and I can we do attack out? Nice. I kind of... It's not so much I made a mistake. I didn't put it in the AI, so I'm having to manual it to stop the Elva reviving the allies all the time because we don't want her to do that. The idea with this team is we basically get to this wave, and I think with ARTAK, the problem with Dreng is keeping him alive is quite hard. Now with ARTAK, you get AoE decrease attack. But the only downside is we're using his A3, so he's restoring his maximum HP, which is tanking his speed. What I think we need to bring is, instead of him just as the burner, we need to bring a secondary burner. This is why I think Sissia with him will be very strong, right? You can see, like, we're consuming the burns too quickly. So we're having to use the A3. Now, it's not to say that you can't just run in with the A3, but you just don't get as much value anymore. We did get the extend on the burn there. You see that? The extend happened. And again. And then obviously when he does this, he's going to fully heal if he does land the burn. He didn't land the burn that time. Oella's just a really, really strong healer. She's super strong. Like, all these continuous heals with Elva is, like, crazy. I'm having a manual. I want to run it auto, but I can't because she'll revive. It's really annoying. I think he's going to need another burner with him, though. He's counterattacking a lot with that mastery. Retribution might be really good with him, mind. You know, getting that counterattack mastery going. If you can extend those burns more often than not, it's going to be great, right? Look, extend if we can get that going. But he's not at risk of dying, even though he's lost HP here. Theoretically, he should eventually get to his base, right? Because he's not going to be able to restore more than he can burn here. As long as there's 3 up. Books will obviously help a lot here. But I definitely think that Retribution Mastery is really good for him. Is ARTAK a candidate? I think he'd be better as Relentless. Because you need all 3 of his abilities. Now, if you're not using his A3, then Reflex. Right. Well, that worked. He didn't really die. Let's just try my actual AI team. Right. Drang was basically configured to just do nothing, nothing, burn. Let's take him out. Let's put in ARTAK. And let's basically tell him... Wave 1, do nothing. Do nothing. Wave 2, do nothing. Do nothing. Wave 3, first. Second, because he probably doesn't do it as AI. Right. Hopefully, this should go full auto. Sometimes he doesn't. He isn't always destroying his HP. I don't know if that's visual. It's all visual bugs. Not booked. We haven't booked it yet, Kessel. He's not booked. Yeah, Owella's in this team. Like, Owella is underrated. She is a strong healer. Like, she will, like, hard carry any team with her healing potential. You also get increased resistance. You get turn meter boost. You get a strong aura. His passive plus her aura plus increased resistance means I have 0 need for resistance on his build and he will resist everything. Right, this is better. This goes to show you, by the way, the value of books. Because he's not booked, this is very inconsistent. We're not getting the decreased attack all the time. But I definitely think Retribution here is valuable as heck. Being able to extend those burns will be big. Now, my average time for running this at the moment is 2 minutes 45, give or take, with Drang. Drang takes about 2 minutes 45. Hey, David. Just came across your channel. Great help. I'm glad we are helpful. I'm glad it is good. He could solo this boss. I do worry that he needs the healing. His kit doesn't have an awful lot of healing, right? He's relying upon the extra healing here. I don't know if he can solo it with regen alone. Maybe in a fast build because he gets 100 speed. Yeah, I mean, with his innate tankiness, we might not need to run such healing. I might just book him, I'll be honest. I mean, keep in mind, he's still full damage here. He's not built optimally for this. He's, like, still full damage. He's soloing stage 9 in lifesteal, is he? He could do, yeah, if you put him in healing. But you can see what I mean in terms of, like, the damage output. Because he can AoE activate, it's going to go a lot quicker. Like, he's not got enough accuracy here, really. He's resisting. He's not 100% placing the burn because he's not got books. The cooldown doesn't help either because we're waiting for the burn to come back. There, see, he didn't place the burn. But I definitely think Retribution Mastery is going to be big here. Did you consider Chronom Jamasa ARTAK combo? You could do. I think Chronom will consume it too quickly though. See that extension there? I think it'll be really good to run in Retribution. Decrease attack out. Once the decrease attack is out, he's way tankier, right? Decrease attack is very valuable here. When the decrease attack drops, very squishy. Yeah, I didn't get the burn. He needs the books. He will be losing the HP Pandy. It's probably just visual bugs. So far, every time I looked at it, it's visual bugs. Would he replace Akimtum in your Spider farm? I don't know, because obviously the Akim team is built around Akimtum's passive. Steadfast or Accuracy for ARTAK. Steadfast if you don't want him to take the stun. Like, obviously, you wouldn't build him the way that I've built him for this particular encounter, because you don't really want him doing damage. He's doing too much damage at the moment. He's killing the allies too quickly. I haven't booked him. I just wanted to see how efficient he was with booking, without booking. If it's not in your index, Rob, check your inbox. It's probably in your inbox. He's probably been claimed. You probably just haven't seen it. So the way that I think he could do this in stun set solo. I think he could do it in stun set solo. Because you would run stun set, so you could stun the two side allies, get Harvest Despair, that'll give you the leech healing you need to basically stay alive, potentially. This is just because he hasn't got enough accuracy, right? He's built poorly. Because I built him for damage first. I want to see how much his damage. I don't think his on-hit damage is that good enough. So... But you can see he quickly removes the burn too far. See, it's gone before you even blink. So pairing him with a burner would be a good idea. So like one way we could do this is if we still had this instead. If we take away the speed farm element. And we went for a someone else who can burn more regularly. So the way that I think he has the most value is you don't use his A3 on him, right? Oh, I keep forgetting I can't do that. It's fine, I can come back around to it. I don't quite have enough damage without these other buffs. There you go. Just do that for a second. So we wanted extra turn. Hopefully she doesn't die whilst I'm doing this. Heal. There we go. Back up to the nuke. Great. So what I want to test is what we would do is we wouldn't run him as the burner. We would run him with someone else who can burn. Like this dude. Right, so what we would do is we keep A1ing. Get that burn extending. Probably should have A1 the other one there. Heal up. Because what we want to do is get his passive stacking so we get his speed. So this isn't really for this dungeon. This is just a concept. Let's just do that. Burn it up. This is a concept, right? Extend. That's what we want to do. Keep extending. So you can attack him, get some activation going. He's still not destroyed his maximum HP yet. Now it's starting to ramp up. Extend. He's getting close. I think he's there now. So he should be there now. So we just extend that one more time. Just do that to reset. So the concept is you bring a burner alongside him, so that you never have to reset his healing, which means now he's running at 250 speed instead of 150 speed. And you can keep the burn up quicker. You can see the potential here. If you think it's going much faster than the last run, and I'm manualing it. If you never A3 on that ARTAK, he can get a lot of... He's just more... I think he's just stronger. I think it's better when you don't run him as a burner. Because you get more... The thing is, you get more A1s. Which means you get more extensions. Like, the side ads have basically had burns up the entire time. It's just the boss that keeps losing it. Now, he is getting squish here. But that's because we haven't got decreased attack out, right? If we had the books in here, we'd have decreased attack out more often. But that's the concept that I'm thinking that potentially could be really good. Especially, look, we just got this double extension. We were about to lose those buffs. Another extension. I think this is the way that he's going to be really, really strong. Is if you run him with another burner and you never use the A3. So that you can maximize his passive speed potential. Instead of actually having to restore it. Now he's running with so much more speed. Keep in mind, he's at 140 odd speed. So imagine if I was to actually... I can do it here now because there's only one target. Imagine if I was to actually put him at 250 speed and regen. How much faster would he go? Extend. I think this is the way to build him, personally. Running with a counterattack, right? Is he worth booking the CBC? I think so. I think so. I think he's really good. Obviously, I'm manual in these runs. These aren't speed runs. But you can see what I'm thinking. It's like you run him with a burn, and then you use his A1 and A2 to just constantly extend. Like, he's running there. 2.6k defense, 85,000 HP, 146 speed. And he was keeping up to the other guys. I don't know if I have enough silver. Let me just... Silver's a problem. I'll be honest. Silver is a problem. Look, should we... I kind of want to do content without him booked, is the annoying thing. Let me just 60 these. I kind of want to... I don't want to book him, but I kind of want to book him. Should we go over to the free-to-play and book him on the free-to-play? Because I can't really test him on Hydra here. Was there anything else in our test list we wanted to test here? It was... Sissia and ARTAK in Hard 10. I haven't made Sissia yet, so that'll probably be a video. Max damage test. Kind of lame for max damage. Want to test if passive and Hydra? We'll test on the free-to-play. Sand Devil. Let's throw him in Sand Devil quickly, shall we? I don't know why the Star Spangled Banner is playing. Let's just test him. I don't really want to take... Is Ninja just default? Yeah, that's fine. Shall we test it? Can we see what he can do here? There. Right. He's strong affinity. Please, the Magna combo. Yes, I'll do that. I'll do that next. Oh, he does A2. Oh, he's an idiot. Why do they code this AI like this? He A2s instead of A3s. Why does he... Why is he coded like that? AI. I realize he hasn't got enough accuracy, by the way. It's a whole nother problem. What's the accuracy level for Sand Devil? .500 accuracy. Oh, why haven't we got an area bonus? He's staying alive. No accuracy, though. Hey, Mallet. How's it going? Staying alive, though. Right. So, I think there are 3 main sets you can build on the old one-armed but not one-armed. Like, what happened to his arm? I know it's bandaged, but like, did we just stick it back together? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out tomorrow in tomorrow's episode of Cola the Arbiter. It is tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's episode? No, the day after. What am I talking about? So I think there are 3 ways you can build him. I think you can go full regen if you want to. I don't really think this is not what you would do. You would not build him damage, right? This damage is pointless. How's the testing going? Well, so far we've determined that his damage is decent, but nothing crazy. We've determined that, unfortunately, like Ultima Death Knight, we still can't code like HP growth or HP loss properly. So visually, you never know how much HP he really has when he's destroying max HP. He's incredibly tanky. The passive is really, really strong. But don't build him with damage. It's just not worth it. So I think you could go a regen build. Frenzy doesn't work. Don't do that. So you could go full regen and just solo stuff. That could work. Relentless could work. Although I think you may not want to take extra turns. I don't know. I think retaliation could work really well if you're taking damage, right? You want to extend those burns. Retaliation is a great option. My free-to-play will be going straight to stun set. Night Dutchy, thanks for hanging out. My free-to-play will be going straight to a stun set. And he will be going straight to that stun set. And it'll stay in stun set for a very, very long time because it's so strong for the free-to-play. So that's one way to do it. For Hydra, you could go Provoke. There's another great option. There's also an option for Reflex. I think if you're running A2 and A1 only, Reflex is an option. But at the same time, you kind of want as many A1s as you can get initially. And then you want to start A2 in. For every A1 you don't get is a loss of HP burn. So it's kind of like, do you really want to be activating the burns that often? Or do you want to just keep the A1 going so you can keep the burns up longer? It depends what you're pairing it with. If you have more extenders, then Reflex is the way to go. That's why I said I don't think there's a magic bullet the way to build this guy. I think there's so many different ways you could do it depending on how you pair him with other champions. Obviously, you can go Perception if you want to. I wouldn't say that. Guardian, if you want to, like, I guess give him some innate healing. It's an option. Defiant will also be very strong to help keep him alive. I actually don't know how to build him. He's still unbooked, Kemley. Oh, let's do the Magna test. What was the Magna test you wanted me to do? It was... You wanted me to spread the burns, right? What was the Magna test? Who wanted the Magna test? How he does a Michinaki and a Hydra. You want to spread the burns. Yeah, I'll book him. We'll jump over to the free-to-play in a second, Andrew. Oh, he extends the durations, right? Let me have a look, see what... Let's have a look what my Magna's doing. He's in here somewhere. So, not enough accuracy, not enough speed. Speed. My Magna's kind of built for damage, which is crazy. With that. So let's just test him in a free-to-play setting for a second. He might just do too much damage to the spiderlings. We don't really know. We probably can go 25. Let's go 20. I think it's... Yeah. I got a feeling he's just going to kill the spiderlings. We'll find out. A Magnar. Can get extend Geo burns and still proc Geo's passive? I think as long as Geo's burn is the one that gets placed, it will still work. Yeah, Mullet, I think it'll be mine as well. So obviously we can't do anything right now because we're going to wait. Oh, I picked the wrong affinity here. Probably need to speed him up. Probably need to go faster. Let's put him with an aura with Arbiter. That'll do. Where's Alva? If in doubt, return to the Alva. It won't work for Fury. Fury only works on HP percentage loss, not actual max HP. So even though he's lost 50% max HP, he's still at 100% HP, so he doesn't get any bonus. So it doesn't work with the system, no. So what are we saying? We burn. That's what I mean by the damage. He's still built pretty well, but he's not really doing much damage, is he? And then... Attacks when enemy, applies a debuff spread, taking 2 debuffs from the target. Also decreases duration. Okay. That's good. Everyone just got extended. Send the dogs. Fast. That worked. Obviously, we didn't have burns out on everyone. Like, if you were to build, like, one of these tanky, like, we're taking basically damage from Spider 25 Spiderlings without decreased attack there. It was pretty nasty. He's going to get walloped a bit. Nothing I can really do about that right now. Elva's just, like, swapping them around. She's like swapping the veil targets around every time she takes a turn. It's quite funny. So yeah, the test works. It's a great spread. Yeah, because he didn't... Yeah, well, he probably did, Tommy. He's at 145 speed. Bolster would be great on him. He didn't destroy his HP. Let's have a look. Let's run it again. He's in a really bad build. Like... Let's just try again. Here. He's like 145 speed right now. So... 1. Wait. His passive's not proccing. Why is his passive not proccing? Yeah. He's doing it now. Could be the shield. He's definitely doing it now. Okay, let's just try 25 again. It's good to know all my QA is wasting all my energy, isn't it? Is it bolster? We'll just test it here as well. Yeah, it's a shield, I bet, right? Let's just throw in the bolster shield here, just to make sure. Good night, Solo. I bet it's the bolster. I bet it's the bolster. Let's find out. So he's not under Veil. He's not under anything that he wasn't under before. He's just going to get the resistance buff. Yeah, when he's under shield, he doesn't get destroys max HP. He's a simple code and things to the rest. We're bug reporting. No, because we want him to destroy his max HP half the time. Hey, vey. Official raid Discord bug reports. Let's just check if it's in known bugs before I start spamming them. Bug reports. ARTAK doesn't destroy his max HP when he is under a shield. See video. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. I'm official raid QA. Hey, honestly, anything else they want me to QA for them whilst I'm here? Oh, so let's go over to the free to play now. So I will probably do tomorrow a video in more detail about everything you can do with him. I'll probably have him booked by then. I will go and do a Ice Golem test. I will do a Sand Devil test. We might even have like 2 or 3 videos on him coming out. So you can basically get all the information. But initial verdict so far using this account, would I book him on this account? He's taking my 8 legendary books. Because I think he's stronger than Dreng on Ice Golem. But I think there is so much more potential than I've shown here. I think there's so many different weird combinations. It's going to work really well with Sissia. It's going to work well with Dreng. It's going to work well with Theodore. I think he can be Clan Boss speed-tuned. That'll be the interesting thing. But I want to jump across to my free-to-play now because I want to claim it over there. And I want to book him on the free-to-play. I think I'm going to book it on the free-to-play. I think it's worthy. Night, Sergeant. I think it's worthy of a book on the free-to-play. You're booking it, Mullet, did you say? Mullet Reaver? If you're still in chat, you're using it on the free-to-play books? I'll tell you what the problem is. I can probably tell you exactly what the problem is. Bet it's a multiplier issue. Collect 30,000 points. Woohoo! Ooh, silver. And burn phase 45. after the effect is processed, we should destroy 0.05 of HP. Just checking something here. There is a destroy HP parameters on there, which says it should ignore shield 0. So I'm going to assume it's the wrong way around. So it's probably not ignoring the shields. I'm going to assume. I've bug reported it anyway. I've bug reported it. If you have the white bug, let's see what they were saying. Known bugs. This seems to be a big bug, but not affecting all players, being that it can be game breaking. Support will probably fix it later. I sent it to the CMs. So Raid are aware of the white screen bug. It seems to be affecting a proportion of the player base. If you have got the white screen bug, it will probably be fixed tomorrow, I would assume. I'm assuming that's when it'll get fixed. When they wake up. Yeah, but there's some things where it's got like, there's an ignore, there's a destroy. So in the code for it, there's a destroy HP parameters. And then it's got ignore shield is 0. Now, I don't really know if there's another. Let's just check Taras. Taras is got another one. Let's see how he's coded. Anyone got Taras that can confirm to me, does Taras lose max HP when he's attacked under a shield? I don't have him, I can't test him. Yeah, like, Taras is coded completely differently. He is coded completely differently to... From what I can tell, let me see. No, that's base attack. Base attack, base attack. No, that's not the right one, is it? Where's his passive? You've got to figure out which passive it's locked into. He's probably one of these very complicated ones where the actual destroying of the HP is locked away in a different ability. Yeah. Okay. Phase. So Taras is phase 53. He's coded the same way. It's coded the same way. So I'm going to say it's a server-side bug. It doesn't look like it's a client-side bug. Scratch, what are you doing up this time of night? I forgot you're a late night sleeper, aren't you? He doesn't lose max HP when he's under shield. So maybe it's a feature. Maybe it's intended to do that. It's coded that way. So just to confirm, if Taras has a shield and he gets attacked, he doesn't lose max HP. Is that what you're saying, Scratch? If I have a shield on Taras and I get attacked as Taras, I don't lose max HP until I lose my shield? Gremlin's asking me for a UI. Yeah, I need to swap account a sec. I feel like we've got onto the American National Anthem playlist, so we're going to change it up. No idea why it's on that one. Let's go to here. Right. Sorry, I just need to get the UM number. It's correct. Okay. Also doesn't lose max. That would make sense with the coding because the code specifically says... the code says it doesn't ignore shield. Whether or not that's by design, though, is a whole nother conversation, right? So even though the code, even though it's not bugged, is it actually intended? Have they just copy-pasted, right? They kind of do this from time to time. They copy-paste stuff. Sorry, go back to free-to-play now. Free-to-play. So, free-to-play. Let's get it back on the free-to-play. If it is not a bug. Just trying to make sure I don't spam the bug reports if it's not actually a bug. Okay. Mullet, are you still here? Mullet Reaver. I can't remember if I saw you, if you're still here. I know you were around. Free. Scratch, are you going to be booking up this dude for your account? Mullet, are you definitely booking yours on the free-to-play? Because I'm thinking of doing the same thing. I feel like I've held on to all of my books. Clyde, what a horrible champion. You booked him already. I kind of wanted to do some content before I book him. So I was going to like hold on before I booked him. But I mean... So like, guys, so... For everyone in chat, Scratch, Mullet, Brainchilds, Genius players, I think for a Clan Boss team, he's better than Coffin Smasher. I think he's going to provide more damage, right? And to be honest, he's speed tunable in Clan Boss if you can control him. If you avoid the Master Hexer, he's controllable. You had to buy books. Ooh. You need to get some of those content creator perks on the go. Clearly not earning enough, right? Surely they should have like given you some extra books when you become a dad, right? As like a sort of a, I don't know, what you get when you become a new dad, like a baby shower present or something, right? You should just go to Playroom and go, you know, where's the gifting? I just feel like he's better than Coffin Smasher. Like, I just feel like he's going to add more. It's not that Coffin Smasher's bad. The problem is Coffin Smasher's just a little bit too one-dimensional. So as I was saying, I'm looking at this type of team. But instead of Coffin Smasher, we're going to run ARTAK. Right? So the good news is we can run ARTAK at like 160 speed. He's only ever going to go one turn at a time. So it means that at most, he's only ever going to destroy 10% of his max HP. Which it means at most, he's going to run at 180 speed. So we can probably still run it at 1-1, even at that speed. So we can run him slow, but still get the burns off. As long as we don't use Master Hexer. It'll be harder in a 2-1, but I think a 2-1 would still work as well. I'm pretty sure we can speed tune this dude. I'm pretty sure we can. And I always said that the first books I would use on my free-to-play would be the books that help me get Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss. Wait, does ARTAK get empowered or do we summon him? I think he's a summonable, right? So you don't empower him this way. You have to summon him. Yeah, you have to summon him. Yeah, you summon him after the event. So I think I've got 16 legendary books. I think he takes them. Let's do a chat. Let's do a poll. Start a poll. Do we fully book ARTAK on the free-to-play? Ask your community. Let me know. Do you think we should fully book taking into account the account right now, we only have our Coffin Smasher as a solid decrease attack option. We do have some AoE decrease attack options, but not many. Like, we've got Nazana, it's not 100%. We've got this dude. Obviously, Asala the Mourner would be 100%, but like Asala takes like a bazillion bucks, so we're not going to book her. We do have like Grave Chill as a single target, decreased defense. But in terms of like a reliable decreased attack, there is not going to be any champion better than him on a 3-turn cooldown in my account. Just simply not. Do we just book him? Do we just book him? And yeah, Standard Bear is right. I'm not going to book him until we get to 400 likes. We're at 290. I'll only book him if we get to 400 likes and the chat says yes. That's the deal. That is the deal. How would ARTAK be with Ninja and Clan Boss? Pretty good, because you would be able to disable... Like, so here's the thing. If you haven't caught earlier in the stream, to speed tune ARTAK and Clan Boss, you've got two options. Option 1. Let me show you this on here so you can visualize it. Actually, I'll show you on this 2-1 here. It's easier to see. Okay. Option 1. You don't run Master Hexer, and you only have one burn, and you have no debuff extension. You can speed tune him if you do that, because what's going to happen is he's going to A3 here, which places 2 turns of HP burn. He's then going to activate it before the boss takes a turn, which means he loses 5% HP. Basically, every activation is equal to 10 bonus speed. So you can say we get plus 10. The boss takes a turn, we get another plus 10. So now we're running at plus 20 speed. And until we actually A3, we're always going to run at plus 20 speed. But once we do A3, we're going to heal 10%. So essentially, every A3 activation is minus 20 speed. So every initial activation is plus 10 speed. Every A3 usage is minus 20 speed. So you always have that net of 20 speed. So if you can build a team that can support the ARTAK to go a range of 20 speed from his base, and you don't run Master Hexer, it doesn't matter if he weak hits the A3. Why? Because you're still running at plus 20 speed. Now, the only reason it would matter is if you didn't need to be running at 20 speed here. But as long as you can fit that range that it doesn't matter if you're 20 or not, you should be okay. So that's option 1. Option 2 is you run something like this. This is a 308 speed Saito going 3-1. You would only need to run him at 208, but you would need to ramp him up quickly. So if you can tune it so that you can ramp him up. So Riho, for example, would be your ninja. Riho is providing the burn. So I disable the A3. So in this instance, all we're doing is this. A2, A1, A1, A2, A1, A1, A2, A1. It doesn't matter. We're always going to be at 50% maximum HP. But what we are going to do is make sure that we always have 100 speed. That's the other way you could speed tune him. Bring a burner. Don't restore your max HP. Ramp it up really quickly. You need 10 activations. So with Ninja, it helps a lot because you get an A2 activation with ARTAK is 1. Ninja will do it 3 times. So that's another 1. So that's 4. Then Ninja will reset himself and you'll get another 3. So that's 7. So within about 2 rotations, Ninja and ARTAK should be fully stacked up, right? ARTAK should be up to 10. So you could run him at 208 speed and get him in this type of setup. It's just whether or not you can get the speed in the right positions that you can get him into that situation. So what we'll need to do in the Clan Boss calculator here is code it so that we can track when a burn is placed, when a burn is activated, how much additional bonus stat then we give to the ARTAK, and we track it that way. So those are the 2 ways you can do it. Either you control it completely, so you only ever have 2-turn burn and you do it in a 1-1, or a 2-1 if you can support a 20 speed range, or you do it where you know you're going to not ever restore your max HP. You don't run Miracle Heal, you don't run Marichka, you don't use his A3. Get him up to his 100 speed and then take advantage of that passive to be able to go through. It would make him an excellent stun target as well, because you're going to get so much tankiness. We're at 404. 299 people here voted yes, so I guess we're booking him. Okay then. We're booking him. We're booking him. So, he's one of those champions where actually you want to book everything, right? You really want the chance to extend the burns. You really want the chance to get the decreased attack hit on 100%. You really want the burn being placed 100%. So really, there's no kind of like, I want a preferential burn it and all this kind of stuff. We want them all booked. My free-to-play is outperforming my main nearly at this rate. And again, the reason why I said I would only commit legendary books to a champion to get me to Ultimate Nightmare Clan Boss is because legendary books are very difficult to acquire outside of training tournaments. So I've only got these 4 now. But I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. That's all of the legendary books. I don't have any potions. I'm going to have to go farm some. Now, do I even have any gear? That's the question. Oh wait, we got a nice little reaction ring here. Oh, actually, we got quite a few rare HP rings here. It's not so bad. Oh, game. Have we broke it? In terms of damage, do you think he can actually compete with Ninja in boss set and like Clan Boss? So I think Hydra, he outpaces. I think the rule of thumb, Kessel, is going to be if I have more than one enemy, then ARTAK is going to be stronger because it's AoE activation. Whereas if it's a singular target, I think Ninja beats him. So I think Ninja's going to be a lot faster in Sand Devil. I think Ninja's going to be stronger in something like a Clan Boss. I think it's going to be stronger in something like Griffin, Dark Fae. But when you start getting into the Iragoths, when you start getting into the Ice Golems, the Hydra, where you've got 4, 3, 5 enemies you're facing, that's where I think he's going to be really strong. I think he's going to outpace a lot of them. That rolled terribly, didn't it? We're not doing that ring. Don't start that. Honestly, I went around Reddit after that because I was like, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use Hellhades video, and I'm going to like use it to find all of the people that said it was bad, and just copy the link to Hellhades video where it proved it wasn't. So what do we want here? I kind of want stun sets, but I'll be honest, I don't think I even have a stun set on my account. Do I even have enough to make a stun set? Because I have not even been in Fire Knight. No. So I can't even build him in the way that I want to build him because I haven't farmed any Fire Knight. It's amazing. Great. Rough. There goes that plan. I could build him Relentless. I got loads of Relentless gear. I guess we just go Relentless for now. Yep. I don't want Resistance. I've not been to Fire Knight on this account, really. Look at that. We're going to use the Fabled Fit-In Room. I really should use the Optimizer, but, you know, whatever. Kind of want Accuracy Speed. I kind of want Accuracy Speed. That's okay. That's not bad. Sorry, Deke. You're losing out there. I need a weapon or something. I mean, it doesn't hurt to have a bit of resistance either, right? I feel like it's a good weapon to have. And then probably Perception. Do I have anything good in Perception? That's not bad. Oh, we have that. I think we're going to go through though. Go with this here as well. It's all right. It's okay. 199 speed, 184 accuracy. That's good enough for what we need right now. I mean, it's not how I want to build him. He doesn't have an aura. No, it's not how I want to build him. But in the absence of finite farming, what are we going to do? Did I fully book my A1? Yes. Oh, look at that. Look how much books really makes champion training so much easier, right? Crazy. Do you know what we do now? We go in the wish list and we go, give me a soul. Let's go. Is it going to be a soul? Oh. Oh. I got baited so hard. I got baited so hard when I saw that then. I was like, okay. Not to be, is it? I probably need to rebuild some monkeys here. Speed. I'll do for now. You need relentless back. Speed. Do. Okay. Kind of repaired some champions there. It's all right build. It's not fully upgraded. You know, there's potential room for growth. I mean, basically do that if we want to. Boom! Let it be known, I cannot pull champions for the life of me, but if you want me to roll you gear, I am very good at it. I can't do anything else. I'm useless at summoning champions. I'm pretty sure if I went for Grisor tomorrow, I'd end up with Jingwon, but I can roll gear. It's my one forte. It's my only use in life. I can roll gear. It's actually really crazy piece now. It's so good. It's like probably better than half of my relentless gear on my main account. I mean, look at the pieces he's wearing. Look at this. Okay, these pieces are kind of naff, but I mean, even then. Like, if I can replace the gloves with something better and the helm with something better, it's like solid. And obviously, accessory farming. I mean, does he just go straight into, like, Spider 10? And does he just, like, blow up Spider 10? Should we have a look? Does he just, like, go... Oh, mind you, he's going to need some levels first, isn't he? So let's just... let's just throw him in here. Needs to be leveled, of course. He needs to be leveled to some extent. Oh, Lord above. Deke, I've put gear back on him. I'm sure I did. His animations are so cool. No, it was both. We had 400, and we also had yes on the books. The poll was done. The poll was 400. Well, the poll is like massively yes. And I'm sure the poll was yes, right? Yeah, 81% of people said book it. I like the 8% that said, am I mad? I probably am. And I got 400 likes. So we complied with the rule set, Matthew. You see 277? No, I can tell you it says 421 likes on my side. It's a bit dumb that he A2s instead of A3ing. I'm not going to lie. Where's the sensible logic of the A2 into the A3? Why would you want A2 into A3? Like, why would you... Like, surely you want the burn activator to go after you've placed the burn debuff. Surely. I know it's decreased, like, attack, but come on. Like, surely. Yeah, I know. Matthew's like, reverse psychology in the chat. He's like, I've only seen 249s. You're not putting enough likes out here. You need to get on it. More likes. Would there be any point in putting in a second burn champ? Yes. Hayden, I said it a few times tonight. Oh, Mr. Edithe's still got Masteries he needs to get. Can we... That's fine. I said it a few times tonight. I think him disabling his A3 and then having a secondary burn is actually a viable option. A very good option. I actually need to go in the potion keep. I need potions. I need to awaken him. Well, I have no potions. You should test to see if another decreased defense champion will make him A3 first. You mean decreased attack? I don't think I have another AoE decreased attack. I'll be honest. I'm pretty sure I don't have another AoE decreased attack. I'll have a look now. Skills, decrease attack. I've got Nazana, but she's not booked, and I've got Ursala. So I do have a couple. Oh, it's not going on the champion I want. I do want him first in defensive. It's going to need that as well. I didn't want to press that button. I'm not buying anything. I'm playing free to play. You can't convince me to buy the instant power pack. It's not going to happen. I don't know. Who's going to learn some stuff? Ender, go learn some stuff. Nazana, go learn some stuff. Go. Accept. So we kind of need like potions on him now. The good thing is I can pretty much farm. How far can I go? If we take out you, because you're useless now. You've been replaced with you. Hey brother, you're up late. What time is it over there? It's like 3 in the morning. Magic is open. It's not the magic potions I need though. It's the it's the arcane. I wonder how far I can go now. Probably all the way up. Would you replace Geo with ARTAK in a Geo non-unkillable team? Geo gives you a lot of decrease, like a passive. It depends. If you haven't got reliable decrease attack, then definitely. Because that's what he's giving to me here is decrease attack, right? How is the free-to-play... how old is the free-to-play account that I'm on? So it was started amongst everyone else, but I didn't play it for like 6 weeks. I took a break. So it's, I think on day like 78. I'll check now. It's just gone 3 in the morning here for me. Still want to know if he extends Geo Burn without making it his own burn, like Aox extends without taking Vizier. Yeah, it should work. I'm certain it should work. We can test it on the main, but I'm like 95% certain it should work. I'm wondering where we can even test that. I don't want an ancient shard. 0.5% chance to get an... I don't want an... I want ancient shards. I like ancient shards. Not right now. I don't want ancient shards from arcanes to... Imagine how good he's going to be in a stun set. I wish I had stun gear. No, you can't go behind there. No. Don't be stubborn. You can't go behind there. Thank you. Wave your tail to the camera. Yes, what's this? Look. There you go. Cat, say. It stops working, does it, with Vizier? Oh. I'd have to test it on my main account because I don't have Geo on the free-to-play. What are you doing? Oh, God. You're taking the hard route around. She's basically on a cat tower, basically trying to, like, Mission Impossible her way back up around the back side of it for some reason, because she's crazy. You're actually tired. I can see it in your eyes. Yeah, I mean, one's enough. She's not a fan of other cats, though. She kind of, like, shouts at them through the window if they come in her garden. She's very unhappy with that. She's never really been outside because I don't let her outside because it's too dangerous. But if there's a cat in the garden on outside, she spots it like a mile away. I'll wake up sometimes at 3 in the morning and there's, like, some sort of, like... You know, like, they literally say, like, there's... They're throwing, like, the cat fight kind of thing where it's, like, someone's throwing a cat and, like, it sounds like that. She's, like, smashing her head against the window because she's unhappy with life. She does not like other cats. So she's a weird one, really. She takes a very long time to discover she can do things. It took her about a month to discover she could sleep in a particular bed, and it's taken her like 2 months to discover that the top bit on the cat tower is actually a bed for her as well. But she's now decided she doesn't want to use the actual bed in the cat tower. I don't know. She rules the house. Cats for you. I know, right, Nexard? Ran all that and I got an ancient shard. And ironically, after times 2 ancient, it's just finished, right? So it's not even like I can use it for ages. I should just replace Kale now. I don't use him anyway. Because that would make a logical sense, NKC, but you bring in logic into the discussion where they want you to spend money. So if I can convince you to spend money on gems, I will. That's the logic. I mean, even at level 10, he's tanking this. It's actually kind of nuts. He should get one shot against this boss. We're not really destroying any max HP right now. Oh, he's dead now. We're nearly done. I haven't actually finished, so what I should do is make sure I got the optimizer open and record my new stage 20 run in a second. Not exactly the fastest in the world. I could probably replace Kale, if I'm being honest. I don't think I need him. Let's do that. Saf tester. Login. Saf, does Sniper Mastery work on the extend chance? No. So the way that extend debuffs is coded is not a debuff. It is coded as an instant effect. Instant effects do not work with Sniper. Same as the chance to increase skill cooldowns, the chance to spread debuffs, the chance to get extra turns. None of those things work. Sniper only works with placing a debuff. This is why when they first released Polymorph, everyone's like, oh, no. Polymorph works with Fearsome Presence. I was like, no. Fearsome Presence only works with placing stun, crowd control debuffs. But Polymorph was coded where you never actually physically placed the debuff. The percentage chance was an instant effect. So the chance to roll Polymorph was an instant effect, not one of the place debuff effects. So in essence, what would happen is you would roll the chance on the instant effect. If the instant effect was successful, then it would 100% place the debuff. So therefore, because the mastery is only coded to work with place debuff, it never worked with Polymorph. It's quite a straightforward thing to explain, but it took a while for them to understand that. Not Plarium, other people. So it's the same way with extending a debuff, right? Because you're not actually placing a debuff, Sniper only works with a specific item of kind type where you place a debuff. We're getting through it. Yeah, the game can be a full-time job. One does not simply replace Kale. Well, apparently one does simply just replace Kale. This was once so right. It works like yes. So in order for them to fix it, Nexard, what they had to do was update the mastery to include a new kind ID. So now they include the instant kind that has the chance to proc polymorph as a compatible effect that mastery works with. They had to do the same thing with petrification. Oh, look at that, 2 potions. So I don't really know why it was that much of a surprise to people when it didn't work straight away, because they updated all the masteries to work with petrification as well. It's the same concept. Petrification was a new effect. It wasn't the same type of debuff, so they had to add it in. Oh wait, he doesn't gain his passive until he's ascended. That's why it's not working. Oh, do you know what? I can't be bothered with this. I want his passive. Give me his passive. Yes. Here we go. Beefy boy. Beefy boy. Oh, the magic keep is open. That's a good point. We can get all of his ascension done today. I will get him up to 60 today. I probably will do a video today on the free-to-play, but I got a feeling I'm going to be fully stretched for video content tomorrow. I get the feeling I'm going to be doing about 4 different guides tomorrow. I have to put the spider farm on overnight. Good thing you can't increase the chances of polymorph. It happens way too often. Well, you can. You can use Fearsome Presence, which increases the chance of polymorph by 5%. Effectively, Fearsome Presence gives you another rank 1 polymorph. It's kind of stupid. Or essentially a rank 3 blessing. It's kind of stupid. Daithi is amazing, right, Renesh? I would say Daithi is the biggest MVP of my free-to-play. He is a phenomenal carry. Look at him go. He is another one of those dummies, though. He likes to do his A2 before he uses his A3. Which is kind of annoying because he gets a guaranteed extra turn on his A3, and his A3 gives him increased accuracy. So he is a dum-dum. There's a lot of them. But once he gets going, he's strong. Max HP restored. Honestly, ARTAK is... I'm very comfortable saying he's the best login champion since Ninja. ARTAK. For sure. I think he's so good. Hey, Dr. Seuss. You've never used Kale, Lusa. Wow. You're like the only person in the world that has never used Kale. Isn't it fun watching free-to-play life? Look at him go. Oh, he was going off then. We don't use the word Ultimate Death Knight. I can't believe people fed the ninja. People also fed their Jamasa, Jonathan. And they contacted Player and they're like, oh, I fed Jamasa. I didn't realize I couldn't get it back. And they were like, well, what do you want us to do? You fed your champion. They weren't going to give it to them. I'm like, you can't. You got to be careful when you feed champions. You can't get them back. And that you lose so much power in the Chronon without the Jamasa, right? Oh, I can't be bothered with that. So, I need to train him up. I need to get his masteries done. But yeah, I think he's going to form. So I'm pretty sure... Oh, I've got to wait for the key before I can do anything. I don't think I've got a key in here, have I? No, I don't think so. I've got lots of energy. I need to burn the energy. How long is the champion training tournament on for? Oh, ages. Plenty of time. Excellent. Excellente. Plenty of time. Does he just go straight in here and do Spider 10? I don't think he does. I think he's going to die too quickly. I think he's too squishy at the moment. We compare him with Aragrim. I think he's just going to die straight away at the moment because I think he needs. I think he needs levels. But I'm just curious if he can just straight up solo this. It's not going to be great at this level, right? Because obviously we know you don't use Spider. You know, HP burn here. Oh. Whoa. Visual bugs. Visual bugs. I don't know how much HP. We don't know how much HP he's got. We just don't know how much HP he's got. Like, I have no idea how much HP he's got right now. Oh, full max HP restored. As I said, it's actually quite good. He's going to full max HP restored. The only downside is he doesn't heal. So he restores his HP, but he doesn't heal. Oh, I mean, he's going to be a monster for Spider for me. He's going to carry this account for Spider. Look at him go. He's just like, peace. Obviously, he died there because we don't know how much HP he's got. I'm going to bug report that now as well. We can probably finish it off with poisons. If he was tanky, he's never dying there, right? Obviously, he's like level 10 with barely any sort of masteries or anything. Hopefully, I can still do this. Yeah, this is like instant Spider 20, right? Throw in a bit of turn meter control for the Queen. Instant Spider 20. Like a couple of armor guards, maybe a few elf guards here or there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this with just poison. Might be a bit tough. Might be a bit tough. Yeah, the Daithí content was cool, right? Daithí is like... So I was... Next up, the way it went was I was so impressed with him on my free-to-play. I wanted to see how well he could do on my main. I actually built him for the main, knowing that we would obviously need to do... I think he's just going to keep healing here. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, no. Knowing that I'd need it for the faction wars anyway, I was just so impressed with him on the free-to-play. I built him on the main, and I was just like blown away by how good he is. So like, if we were to just bring some turn meter control, like... do I even have turn meter control here? Don't even know if... Well, he can come in instead. Do I have any armigers lying around in the background? Look, there's one. I don't know if he's got builds. Sort of. Honestly, my account is just... I need a proper build out on this account now. Start building out some roles. I do have a Magna, yeah, but the burn is not the problem. The Spider Queen is the problem. Right, let me just answer some questions here. In the same vein of extra turns, does a Whisper building a Whisper soon so she can do some work my level 8? Yeah, Whisper's really good. Whisper's in my brutal clan boss team now. Really, really good. I suppose what you know having minimal experience with any Legos. I suppose what would I know having minimal experience with any Legos except Rhonda? I mean, yeah, it's true. But still, like there was a lot of negativity with Ninja initially. I should not have AoE'd there. I just killed all my spiderlings. It's weak affinity here as well, which is kind of rubbish. Yeah, I don't think he's worth building for damage. I just think he just doesn't do any damage at all. Would you recommend going down the offense tree on ARTAK for Giant Slayer? I don't think Giant Slayer is worth it. I think War Master would be. If you're using him in Clan Boss, War Master. If you're using him outside of places, you don't necessarily need it. Hydra, 100%, I would use in War Master. 100%. 100%. You can build him with Retaliation. Yes, Nexard, great idea. Retaliation. The counterattack mastery is also very good. Oh, we were going to try him in Hydra, weren't we? We were going to have a quick try him in Hydra. Skrank is amazing. You will not be disappointed with Skrank. Skrank is very good. I highly recommend Skrank. Even though he does more damage than Sissy, I still like to say Sissy provides more support. Sissy provides more offensive support, right? Sissy is more of an aggressive burner. He's more of a defensive burner, right? He's basically a decreased attack option. He's your more CC control. He's going to be the one that gives you more defensive burning capabilities. Whereas Sissy is going to give you more offense, having that decreased defense, having that decreased the weaken, the extra turns mechanics in there, right? She's just going to be able to pump a bit more damage out for you. I just logged in. Are we happy with ARTAK's damage? I think his on-hit damage is low, but his overall damage profile with this HP burn is great. I think it's really good. What do you think of Aishma for Clan Boss? Look at that. There you go. A little bit of turn meter control. He's gonna carry me all the way through to Spider 20. 100%. When I get him fully built out, he's gonna be the king of Spider for me. Really, really good. What do I think of Aishma? Aishma is one of those new champions, right? Where is she? The problem I think Aishma's got is she doesn't place enough poisons, right? Her kit's great. She heals whenever an enemy receives poisons. Great. She has a chance of decreasing the duration of all buffs on the target and increasing the duration of all debuffs on the target. Great for Clan Boss. She has a chance of weaken. Great for Clan Boss on a 3-turn cooldown. And then you go, each hit has a 30% chance of placing a poison. I just don't feel like she pumps enough poison. Like 30% chance on 2 hits. I'd want that to be like 50% chance. Then she's a really good epic. But maybe that's a bit too strong with the rest of her kit. She's a great epic though. Just I feel like she probably needs... She's a bit like Venom Mage. Venom Mage eats too many poisons. She needs someone like a Vizier to give her fuel for the poison. Otherwise she just consumes them all. On the free-to-play, are you skipping the attack tree on ARTAK? Are you still going down the tree? I'm going to go defense. I'm going to go defense and offense. So I will go... This is... So I'll build a tree here. I'll show you probably what I would build. So I'll probably build this. Probably that. That. That's probably what I'll build. Why? Because I want the Harvester Spear for when I build him in a stun set. I want the War Master because I'll use him in pretty much every content in the game. War Master is one of the most efficient damage profiles. Life Drinker just to help him heal a bit because he doesn't really have a lot of healing in his kit. We want the Defense Tree to reduce AoE damage. Like 70% of it, all damage from PvE content is AoE. And we want Delay Death for the Clan Boss. And that's how I would build him. Straight down the left. Build it like that. Tanky. I don't really see the value in Master Hexer because you want to be able to control it if you want to speed tune. If you don't care about speed tuning, you could decide to go a different route, right? You could basically go this route where you would go like that. And then if you wanted to, you could go a complete stun set. Get rid of that. And then if you want just like that, that would be like a high... This is how I would build him for something like a Sand Devil scenario. Not so much this, that's not so important, but like a Sand Devil scenario or where you don't care about damage. For Hydra, I would probably do this. That, and... How many matter these do they? Sniper's irrelevant. Spirit Haste is irrelevant. Lasting Gifts is irrelevant. Something like that. Because what you want to leverage in Hydra is you want more turn meter from Arcane Celerity. So every time one of your burns falls off, you get a chance. You want to extend the burns as long as you can. And you want Cycle of Magic to try and keep the burns up as much as you can. No, because everything's 100% that matters. Mindless Tube. So, for example, he's going to place burn 100% of the time. He's going to place decrease attack 100% of the time. This will not get affected by this because this only works for placing debuffs. You know, increases the chance of placing any debuff. You're not placing a debuff with this ability. You're extending it. It won't apply. All right. Thanks for hanging out. 1:77. I won't be much longer. I'm falling asleep a little bit. I'm losing energy quickly. So, yeah, I think they basically prioritize the debuff looser. It just makes no sense, right? You want to activate the burn. They're prioritizing the debuff. Can you transmit to player him to fix him using A2 before A3? I'll ask the question. What other sets would you... Like, Relentless is a great option. I've put him in for now. Guardian would be a great option. Regen is obviously the natural option if you want him to solo stuff. Regen or Lifesteal for soloing. Relentless if you want to get more activations in, like Hydra, I think. Relentless would be better. If you're not running him A3, Reflex could go if you wanted to go A1 with A2. But keep in mind, if you reflex the A2 a lot, you might outrun the burn because essentially you're not extending enough. It's quite an interesting niche balance. You could run him in Retaliation even if you want to try and get more A1s. Like, this is really strong. AoE extension on a 45% chance. The more you counterattack, Revenge Gear, right? Revenge Gear. Look, Revenge Gear. I'm going to be using this gear. Like, this is probably going to be his amulet. It's really annoying. It's going to triple roll attack. But it's probably going to be his amulet. Why? Because revenge, counterattacking, great. It's only got 11 Axie. Ideally, I'd like to roll the Axie. It doesn't really matter. The revenge chance to extend is really big. We don't really have an Axie banner here, so we could go HP, or we could just go... Do we even have an Axie banner? Do we even have an Axie banner? No. So we'd have to go that one when we 60 him. So, hey Sniper Gutia, way late for the stream. Yeah, you are, but don't worry, it's all VODed up. Is there a mastery to place more provokes from the provoke set? Yes, that is Fearsome Presence. That is this one here. It's the capstone for the defense tree, so it costs a lot to do it, but you have a 5% chance to increase the chance of placing stun, sleep, freeze, petrification, provoke. This is an update, it's an outdated system. Stun, sleep, freeze, petrification, provoke, or polymorph. So, who is more helpful for dungeons progression, Venomage or Mausoleum Mage? I think Venomage is a hard carry. So you get passive damage reduction, you get poisons, you get heal reduction, you get decreased defense, you get she's hard carry. Venomage is a number one of the best epics in the game, and she's also useful endgame because she can solo one of the secret rooms, and you need to complete them all for the missions at one point. Yeah, they do. Like, I don't know what we've got. Like, we've got a 30. Like, look at the clan difference here. You know. We might win, we might not, but I doubt it. So. Yeah, so the 5% is extra if it's not worth it unless you don't want the damage, right? I was thinking about it, but I'll be honest. I prefer we're more master at the moment, Brandon. Once I start getting more 60s and I get more specialists, I would probably put him that way. Would ARTAK be worth getting the 60 on a new account? I used all my Ledger books on Reho and looking for a 5th, 6th star now. Absolutely. I actually think he's probably... Let's see now. Of all the HP burn champions in the game, he's probably top 5. Because you've got Sissia, probably number 1. You've got Turmacia is up there, one of the top 4. Who else is an AoE HP burn? Iggy is very strong because he can't be resisted. Ignatius, he's probably like top 10, like top 5. Then you start really thinking, okay, Dreng is up there because he doesn't require accuracy. And Chronum and Ninja. But they're more unique in the sense that they're in single activations. In terms of AoE activators, there's only 3 in the game. ARTAK, Sissia, and Theodore. They're the only HP burn activators on AoE setting, right? Tila doesn't activate. She extends, but she doesn't activate. She increases the duration. She'll never activate the burn. I actually have found not that much success with Hydra and Clan Boss. In Hydra Clan Boss. Supreme Gaelic, yeah. Great Gaelic's the other one, yeah, I forget about him. Because he's the newest one, I forget about him. So Supreme Gaelic. He's kind of up there, right? He's not that far away from Supreme Gaelic. The only difference is Supreme Gaelic has that block buffs. That adds a bit more value. And this passive is kind of useful, but in terms of activators, I think there's only 3 AoE HP burn activators in the game. AoE. The single targets, like Tyre activates some, Dark Hail activates single target, Dreng activates single target. I'm talking AoE, 100% activation of a burn. There is only 3 in the game. So if you haven't got a Sissia and Theodore, his value is tremendous. Because he's just going to help you farm Spider. He's going to help you push through hard Doom Tower. He's going to help you push through these difficult wave content. He's going to carry you through all these content that you just probably don't have access to right now. We did want to test him in Hydra, right? Let's see what we can do here. Obviously, I have not done any Hydra at all. So I've got no... Like, we can literally throw in all of my best champions. We'll see what happens, shall we? The question we wanted to know was, can he decay his head greater? I mean, I don't even have a solution to the fear. We wanted to know, can he decay his... can the decay head go below the 50%? I don't think it will. Let's go hit that, I guess. Resisted. Come on then. Dithey, what have you got in you? Go hit that. No. Okay. We've no more burn because we haven't got a provoke. We haven't got a revive. We basically have nothing. That's the moral of the story in this team. We have nothing. We can fully heal him. I should put decrease attack out. I'm being a bit dumb. I am out of juice nearly. Yeah, I'm getting tired now. Well, hang on. Let me just... Can I bring... I was thinking, can I bring a revive quickly just to test it, just to keep him alive? I don't think Asala the Mourner... Are these guys built... Like, have I ever got any building gear on any of these champions? I don't think Asala the Mourner's got anything. We could probably try this dude. Like, he's gonna die, but... Good night, Jay. Right, let's try this again. Triple burn. Of course we get feared. Oh, we get an activator. That landed. Visual bug. I'm going to take a bug report of that before we finish. Can do that. It's fine. Obviously, he's going to cleanse. Nothing we can do about this. Come on, Dithey. Do some work. Okay, didn't do any work. Oh, he got one shot in it. He's down. Hey, look, I've nearly done 1 million in normal Hydra. I'm a pro. Can we get a burn? Yes. Anyone can do Hydra, see? All you need is ARTAK. He's so dead. They're so dead. Come on, keep ARTAK alive. I mean, 1 million damage on Hydra. Like, he has no... Like, he's nothing. He's built in Relentless, and that is about it. These champions have nothing, nearly. That's kind of insane. Burn. I'm just saying, people saying he's not going to be like a good champion. He has just literally got me more damage than I've done on Hydra on this account in the entirety of my runs that I've ever done for the stupid quest to say, give me keys back. But it didn't look like the decay head could knock him down a lot, so that's a good thing. That's mainly what I want to test. I mean, hey. 1.91 million? 1.3 million. The champion is insanely good. That's what we've just learned there. I've literally just thrown in terribly, like, okay, look, Hoscarl is built, okay, Gorbrab has no gear. Deacon is an okay gear. Dithey is built glass cannon. Orogrim did... He's just gone, boom. Boom. He's level 14. He's got no masteries. He's booked. He's got good gear. But he's just instantly got me 1.3 million. Now imagine if I had some more support around him we had like maybe a Shamael in here, or maybe we had like a Veil. Maybe he's like level 60, so he survives a lot longer. We're not that far away from top chest. I know it seems like 2 million, you've got another 4 million to go. He did 1.3 million in such a quick amount of time. Imagine what he can do on my main account tomorrow when I build him for it. It's insane. That's my first account on this. Yeah, it's my first chest. Only level 14. Yeah, like look at some of these other people here, right? So they... let's see. Look at this. Look at this. Grendel, I don't mean to shame you, but look at Grendel's team. Like, Hellhades has been playing this a lot. He's got... Look at all these 60s he's got built. He's basically matched Hellhades at level 14. Yeah, I don't know what happened with Grendel there. Maybe it crashed or something. But this is the bigger telling factor for me, right? I know Hellhades has built a lot of this player power in. He's got, like, very well-built Stag, Rhonda, Razovar. All of those have got Masteries. Kale's got Masteries. Guardian, Stalwart. He's basically come along to Hellhades and gone, I'll take that Lamborghini and I will raise it to this upper echelons of I'm the king of Hydra. He's absolutely smacked it. He has done basically the combined damage of 2 60s with souls. Brimstone as well. Like, do I think he's better than Skrunk? I think he's stronger than Skrunk. I think he's strong. I don't know if he's strong. Hydra, I think he's stronger than Sissia. But it depends, right? I think together they're better. I might even try Sissia and him on Hydra together and just see if I can burn it really hard. Yeah, I think he's really good. Like, that's nuts to me. Because, like, you got to remember, Hellhades is level 63. He's been playing as free to play a lot. The hell is that? What? Oh, second team. I was going to say, what the hell? Even this team, look. 60. 60 with Rhonda, with Brimstone. 60, 60. All of these properly built. And he's just come along and gone, yeah, I'll do 1.3 million. How nuts is that? Guys, I'm going to tell you straight away, ARTAK is probably the best login champion. He might even be in some places better than Ninja. Anyone who shames him, this champion is a piece of terrible. Like, this champion is awful. Not a Void Legendary. Really bad champion. Like, look at this. He outdamaged a Cupidus, Taragi, Kale, Ornn. I'm not... this isn't me, like, having to go to other players in the clan. Absolutely not. I'm just pointing out that they've got built champions on a much more progressed account that are basically pumping out the same damage. Like, this whole team... Get out of the way. Look at this team here. He's outdamaged the entirety of the team on his own at level 14. He outdamaged a Krisk. He's outdamaged the Krisk. Lockers, what are you doing? My level 14 non-void ARTAK has outdamaged your Void Legendary Krisk. With Geomancer. He's outdamaged a Geomancer. At level 14. Like, what? Yeah, Cassidy, all the VODs on YouTube, they save as videos. So once the stream ends, you can go back to the live tab on the channel and you can watch all of it from start to finish. You can jump, you can get highlights, you can do... That's the advantage with YouTube. Once I finish the stream, it's there for you to just go back and watch whenever you want. How good would he be with Crypt King on Spider? Pretty good. Sorry, the cat has got an obsession with licking the cable. It's quite annoying. I don't know why she does it. I mean, that's nuts. He's outdamaged a Geomancer. Like, what the hell? That's blown my mind. I did not expect him to be that good that quickly. Outdamaged the Drexar. Obviously, these better teams like Earbad, right? Earbad knows what he's doing. Can we stop, please, cat? But, like... He's MVP. He's MVP. Can you see the cat? Oh, she's gone behind somewhere. You lost her. Like... That's blown my mind that he's just pumped out one, like... He's level 14. He's level 14. Yeah, Airbag got the Cronin very early. He had all his referrals done. I probably need to do mine, but... Nah, they're not going to nerf him. He's not like, so he's not Giga Broken. He's strong, but he's not Giga Broken. Like, that's blown my mind. Honestly, that is like the biggest mind blowing. That's blown my mind. How should you build him for Hydra? I need to test him on my main. Tomorrow, I'm going to blast him out in different content. I'm probably going to do like 2 or 3 videos on him. I'm so excited for him. You can tell the difference. When Ultimate Death Knight and Ronda came out, I was like, I'll play with them at some point. I'm not really that interested. This dude is... I can't speak highly enough. He is the type of champion that you want to have as a level, as like a login champion, right? You want a champion as a login champion that makes sense for every player at every point in their game. This guy, triple AoE, great progression champion. HP burn, I need an AoE HP burn champion. AoE decrease attack, excellent. Once I get through the early game to mid game, I can transition him to be my spider farmer. I can transition him to be my Hydra damage dealer. He can go into high Doom Tower. He's going to be able to do Ice Golem really comfortably. Sand Devil. I can transition him to endgame where he can really push all the way up to Nightmare Hydra if I want to. He is the type of champion that every player will want to get, and he fits every role, but he's not OP. He's not like Cardial-esque. He's not like a Krizier-esque where you put him in a team and he wins the game. Well done, Plarium. We criticize him for a lot of things. We got to give them a lot of plaudits for this champion. I need to just get the bug report though, while we're here. I need to just get the bug report. Let me get the thing set up again. You need me to QA it so it's not OP, right? Let's just do this. It's totally bugged. Just want to get the video in here. It's a total visual bug. There you go. It's enough. Raid, known bugs. Add to the list. To the list. This one is a visual bug. I've confirmed that he still has the relevant 50% HP as he is able to take damage, but the HP bar is all over the place. Bit like old Ultimate Death Knight issues. They love a video. Raid's official QA is working overtime tonight. I'm working overtime today. Give them all the QAs. Right, let's go through here. Watch when he A1s, he gets his passive proc. What do you think is happening there? Oh, look at how good he is. There we go. Once he takes a bit of damage, it seems to reset. But it's only reset like the destroyed. He's actually full HP here. You just can't see it. So it's reset the enemy max HP. You just can't see the healing component. Like, So good. That is so good. I can't speak highly enough for it. I think he is so good for this count. Obviously, as a direct damage dealer, he's not good. If you want him to be like, I'm going to go into arena and one-shot every enemy and watch as they bow before my severed arm, that's not going to happen. You're not going to have that experience. But as a PvE carry for your teams, for Hydra, probably for Clan Boss, in the right situations, we can speed tune him. He's not going to go crazy damage in Hydra. The passive, in Clan Boss, sorry. The passive, we know from the visual graph we looked at earlier, this graph here, that the bell curve means that really around about 76% is where you get the maximum amount of efficiency from his passive. But you would never really build him for this kind of damage, right? So you're probably going to be aiming at like 150% crit damage, probably. Right, it's not worth it. You're not going to hit really hard. So we know from that. But yeah, I think that is the end of the playtest. How much speed should the passive increase at most if you got like 200 speed? It's always plus 100 max. So if you lose 50% of your HP, you gain 100 speed. The easy way you can understand it is every time I use A3, minus 20 speed. Every time I use A2, plus 10 speed. Every time the boss takes a turn with HP burn, plus 10 speed. On single opponents, right? On single enemies. That's the way you can clock it in your head. Every time an enemy takes a turn with a burn, plus 10 speed. Every time that I use this A3 on a single target, minus 20 speed. I'm sure I can speed tune this. I'm sure I can speed tune it. But that's going to have to be for another day. I'm almost certain I can speed tune it. Do you have anyone in Miracle Heal best to check if it's working properly with that visual bug? Probably not. Not on this count. I have a Doom Priest, but I have a Doom Priest, but I don't have a Doom Priest, so. He outsped your Arbiter 308 and you got 200. Well, he's only going to get 100 speed. You can't get any more than that. So probably what's happened is the Arbiter maybe not be running at the same speed because she got decreased speed buff or something of that nature. So he won't get more than 100 speed. So tomorrow I'm going to work on some video content. I'm probably going to try and make him work in Ice Golem. We're going to have to see if we can optimize that speed. I've got a Sis here I can make up to level rank 6 as well, but I've run out of legendary books on the main. So it's going to be a busy day tomorrow. And yeah, it's like 4 in the morning here. And I do need to eat something before I go to sleep. So with that said, guys, it has been a crazy stream today. I'm really happy we were able to test it all out and give it a good whirl. Keep an eye out for those videos. If you want to get those videos, make sure you subscribe. All those kind of YouTube-y nonsense stuff. Hit the like button, you know. What these professional streamers say at the end of streams that I don't do because I'm a terrible professional streamer. Make sure you do them because otherwise you'll miss the videos. I will be back probably Thursday or Friday, depending on when the Hydra draft is. It might be Friday because I think Hellhades is away Friday and I think the Hydra draft is tomorrow. So I will probably be back on stream on Friday instead of tomorrow, which is normally our usual schedule. We'll see what kind of shenanigans we can get up with ARTAK. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. I'm going to go get some rest, get some sleep, and I'll catch you guys on the next video or the next stream. Thanks, guys.